Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good day, guys. It's me. We're not playing Rivals today. Ignore that notification. We're not playing Slay the Spire either right now. Listen. I was on the phone with Travis and I said, hey, I'm on the way to the studio. If you want, can you change the notification for me? And he's like, yeah, I got you, dude. So I fully trusted it, guys. I fully trusted him that it would be changed. I even changed the YouTube notification to the right stuff today. But then yeah. So you know, that's on us. That's on us, guys. I should have checked, to be honest. I should have checked. I like the camera flip this way though, because I'm actually looking at chat this way. You know, I think it looks better. But yeah, so it'll just be, listen, everybody, guys, okay? This is just gonna be a just chatting stream this morning. Short stream this morning, yo. Short stream. Okay, so here's the deal, all right? Got it. Okay, so this morning, guys, Travis and I have a meeting, all right? We got a meeting today, guys, at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, okay? So typically, normally, we would go live and we'd stay live till at least 2 o'clock, but we've got a meeting at 1, so we got to get off probably around like 12:45-ish, you know, unfortunately. But it's a good meeting, guys. It's a good... Man, don't tell me I have hiccups again, chat. I hate starting out stream with the hiccups, dude. It's been happening nonstop lately. But yeah, so we're at a meeting, and there's just no game that we can really play within that short of a time span. You know what I'm saying? So we'll probably just do a little bit of just chatting until we run out of things to talk about, and then we will we'll jump out of there. No meeting is good. It's a good meeting because we wanted the meeting, if that makes sense, guys. Not like a normal work meeting. This is like a good work meeting. You know what I'm saying? Not a sponsor, by the way. Not a sponsor either. But it's just moving things forward, dude. And is that my boy Bubble Bathtub? Bubble Bathtub with a 68, almost 69, by the way. Resub, let's go, dude. Thank you, man. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Is it a meeting or a meeting, guys? It's a meeting. It's like a good meeting. It's a good meeting. It's just one we have to get done, obviously. You know, otherwise I would schedule a different time. But it's also a meeting between very busy individuals like ourselves and other people. So it's just nice that like our schedules coincided in a nice way. And then I've got the gym at 3. But don't worry, guys. After the meeting is over, Travis is gonna hop on. I'm assuming you guys want more Slay the Spire after yesterday. So that's the plan. That's the action. That's what we're looking at right now, guys. Any questions, comments, concerns, compliments? Any of that, chat? Listen, ESPN notification. Quadruple amputee pro cornhole player charged for allegedly shooting other driver in road rage. I saw that. First and second degree murder. Guys, don't. There's no excuses anymore, dude, okay? A guy without arms and legs is able to pull something off, dude, that he cares about. You should be able to as well. I'm just saying, dude. Is this a short yapping stream because of time or the size of the streamer, guys? Both. Both, guys. Both. Yeah, both. Sean hates us. Doesn't want to be live with us doesn't want to be along with... I can't read. Dude, I'm moving on from your message. I'm completely moving on from that, guys. I do like you guys, okay? I do like you. I might even go live tonight with some more Exhibition 33. We don't know. But we have so much to get done this week, guys. So much. Here's a big thing, by the way, guys, okay? All right, chat? We got a lot of messages. Got a lot of messages, chat, okay? And I think we're going to go with this, chat, okay? We are postponing the crowd control this Friday, guys. It's not happening. Not happening, guys. Crowd control is not happening this Friday, dude. We got reached out to in DMs by 6 people yesterday. 6 people, guys, saying that they have like stuff going on.
From women.
Okay, well, I mean, you're not wrong, but still, okay, all right, relax. We had 6 people reach out to us, guys, and they're like, yo, Bonsai, is there any way we can move it to like next week at least, you know? I was excited for you guys to actually win for once. I know, guys. But, like, there was one person in particular that was like, dude, please, guys, please. Like, can we just move it to, like, he's like, we can do it Tuesday. So we might do a crowd control next Tuesday. We're going to kind of see, guys. We're going to kind of see, dude. Because it was a lot of people that were like, yo, Bonsai, I really want to be there for it, dude. But I literally have, like, a doctor's appointment all day that day. Or we have a person getting wrist surgery that day. So, you know, no whacking off later, I'll tell you that. I was gonna be busy with work this Friday. Maybe we should do it then. Maybe we should do it after all. You know, if Hack, Solar, Rivington, everyone's busy, not a bad idea. Now, you know what's even worse, guys? You know what's even worse, chat? Travis is asking crowd control to do something new, by the way. Yo, and Forever Charm, thanks to thank you for the 8 months. Sorry, the number 4 threw me up there. Thank you for the 8-month resub. I really appreciate you. Travis is asking the crowd control development team to make a nuke option. To make an option, guys, for 100,000 channel coins that you can pull together to drop a nuke from the sky that craters the entire spawn and moves it somewhere else. I don't know what's going on with him, chat. I don't know him. I don't know him, guys. I've got to take my hamster in for breast implants that day, dude. Me too, dude. Me too. It's rare to find a good breast implant for the hamsters that's not already booked out till 2027. You know, I get it, man. I get it, guys. Do not feel bad about that at all. I saw an older nuke option, which just to launch a 12x12 grid of TNT over to you was a long ago. Kind of similar to that. It's kind of similar to that, guys. You know? That would be beautiful, guys. So we'll see, guys. I don't think that's a terrible idea, dude. But we would have to make it to where we'd have to make it to where, like, if we got nuked in spawn, we'd have to move the spawn to the side of that area. Otherwise, it would just be impossible. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see, guys. We'll see, dude. Hamster with double H jugs, dude. That's crazy. That's actually insane. Anyways, guys, anywho la day. So that's gonna be happening there, guys. We had an option for crowd control. We could have just stuck it out, dude, on Friday, but I was like, dude, crowd control's supposed to be something fun, dude, you know? I saw something about Minecraft adding another slime, dude. Can't wait for that to be in crowd control. Have you seen it? Have you seen it, guys? The new slime in Minecraft? Chat is literally called the cum slime now by the community. Minecraft new, I'm not joking, by the way, new slime. Guys, I'm not joking, by the way. I'm not joking, you guys. This is the new slime. Could be, here it is. I'm pulling it up. Give me a minute. I'm pulling it up, guys.
Slime-like mob called the Sulfur Cube. They spawn inside the Sulfur Cave biome and act like normal slimes most of the time. That is, unless you put blocks near them, which they will actually absorb the properties of, and then at which point they will no longer be a mob hopping around.
Looks like what comes out of my cube balls. Okay,
it has the properties of that.
So
block.
that's what they decided to add, guys. That's what they decided to add.
And won't take any damage. But if you punch them, they'll retain the properties of the block they absorb, allowing you to make a wide variety of mini games, such as like pushing the ice sulfur cubes across a finish line.
There's some cool stuff on it, you know. I'm down to, at least they add new stuff, man. You know, they're adding new things, which I do like that a lot. I do like that a lot, guys. That's not bad. I thought it was something else, dude. Yeah, a little bit, dude, a little bit. It's streaking for the new slimes. I see you, Jay Cray. I see you. But yeah, so that's the new mob that was just added into Minecraft, or is going to be added to Minecraft. I don't know. I don't really know how Minecraft stuff works, guys. Again, I feel like it's just weird to me. It's weird to me, guys. All right. I don't understand why Minecraft is a multi-billion-dollar game and their only updates every year is like one new mob. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me, dude, but like whatever. They want to run if they want to run it the way they want to run it, they can do that, right? I feel like if I was them, I'd be making new dimensions, new things to do, but that's just me, guys, you know? Small dev studio, give them a break, guys. Yeah, small indie dev team, guys. Small indie dev team, dude. That's just, I mean, like, just thinking about it, you know, how much stuff that came out when they first made the game to what it has now is just crazy. Hi, Travis. You are Travis, right? My only second time here. Chris, unfortunately, I am Sean. Chris. You got the wrong twin, buddy. You got the wrong one. They don't have the funding yet, Bonsai. Obviously, dude. It's not like Microsoft is flush with cash right now, man. No, they're flush with cash. Well, honestly, no, I'm sure Microsoft and every other, like, tech studio right now is just spending all of its money on making AI. Let's be so for real, dude. They lost the 50-50, guys. Yeah, you lost there's a 50-50 shot you get that right, but a 50-50 shot you get that wrong. So, you know, whatever works for you guys there, dude. Yes, he unfortunately is Sean. That, you know, it hurts to hear guys out loud. Thank you for that, by the way. But yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It'll be a fun day today, regardless today, chat. So I was like, dude, let me just hang out with you guys. Instead of canceling morning stream, let me just jump on. We can relax. We can talk for a little bit. I feel like you and Travis look so different. I mean, once you watch us long enough, guys, like you start picking up differences and stuff like that, you know, like our mannerisms, happiness on Travis's face, you know, and like, you know, absolute devastation in my eyes type of thing, you know, stuff like that. Oh, hey, what's up, Neffy? Good to see you. Hello, hello, hello. I know the difference once I saw y'all's feet. Who's got better feet? Who's got better feet, dude? I mean, I do have a toe ring, if that helps. It does help, dude. Okay, then. Hi, Sean. Good to see you. Good to see you, Chris. Welcome on in, man. But oh, dude. Okay. No, I'm not gonna say anything about that. I'm not gonna say anything about that, dude. Oh man. So anyways, I wasted yesterday, guys. I'll be real with you, chat. I wasted my day yesterday. It happens. It happens. It happens to everybody. Okay. I'm thinking about, like, is there an app, guys? Is there an app on the iPhone or somewhere that, like, can limit the amount of time that I spend on social media? And then, like, but I can't unlock it at the end of the day, you know? Travis has to have really nice hair, dude. His dermatologist cooked there, bro. He did such a good job there. Like, because like, the problem is, guys, I keep putting locks on my phone. You know, back in the day, I would put, like, only an hour on TikTok a day, right? You know, that way I could post things, I could check things out, and I could still watch a little bit of TikTok. But then when the timer would run out, it's like, okay, no more TikTok. I would just put my passcode in and then do another 15, 20 minutes at a time, man. And then eventually, but yesterday, I completely wasted my day yesterday, guys. It happens, right? I mean, I did post a TikTok yesterday, but like, I just bed rotted pretty much the entire day because it was too hot outside to go for a walk, right? My gym was closed yesterday because of an accident. Just a bunch of that stuff, you know? So like, it was just chalked yesterday. It was chalked. Let me check how many steps I actually got in, guys. Oh, I'm gonna be so upset about this, chat. I know, because I've been averaging 10 to 15,000 steps a day, right? Yesterday, I walked a grand total of 2,400 steps.
Thanks for your money.
I barely moved at all.
Part of you yapping and short go together. Talk about oxymoron.
Okay. Short yapping. There's no gaming today, okay? There's just gaming today. There's none of that. There's none of that, guys. Okay, well, there's gaming later today, but then we might be getting dinner with narrator tonight too. We're not too sure yet. 2K, that's less than my couch gets. I know, guys. I know, dude. I'm throwing, guys. I literally am throwing, dude. But it was just, I went outside yesterday for a walk, and like, this is the one time of year, guys, that I get allergies. You know, and they're not bad. They're not bad allergies, but they just come out randomly. And I usually do not get allergies at all otherwise. You know, shout out to Zyzel, by the way. But yeah, I went outside to go take a walk, dude. My nose started itching a little bit. And it was like 80 something degrees, 90 something degrees. I was like, I know I'm doing this today. I'm not doing it, man. That's not bad. Got that, dude. Oh, they can't take damage. They don't attack you, so they're just gonna be an annoyance, dude. A little bit, guys. Where's it? Wait, where's this? Why is my thing so? Oh, my chat was way backed up. Okay, got it. On Saturday, you got over 20,000 steps, dude. What are you doing on Saturdays, guys? Where are you running from? When you walk outside, you can smell the pollen. You literally can right now in Austin. And Austin, guys, I can literally smell the pollen in the air. It's that strong. It is like, it's on all the cars too. Like, it needs to rain. Is it gonna rain at all anytime soon? This is what happens every year, guys. It doesn't rain and the pollen just like goes everywhere. But when it does rain, it's nice because it just kind of tamps it all down. No, it's not raining for the next 2 weeks. Fantastic, guys. Like, I see people's cars covered in it, guys. That green snow effect on it, guys. It's disgusting. It's disgusting, buddy. I hate it. I absolutely hate it, guys. It's the only time I actually get allergies is due to pollen, and it's everywhere right now. Everywhere, dude. You know, it's fine though. It's not a big deal. It's whatever, dude. Yeah, it's whatever, dude. It's fine. I'm just gonna stay indoors as much as I possibly can. Also, I did a leg day on Sunday, and I got a good compliment and a bad compliment at the gym, guys. Okay, my trainer was like, "Hey, so we're gonna do a leg day today," and I'm like, "Awesome, sounds great." The problem is I did abs the day before, so my abs are a little bit weak on that. He's like, "So here's the problem." He's like, "We've been working a little bit too much on your dump truck, okay? My bodacious yams, my gluteus maximus, guys, is now disproportionate to the size of my chicken legs, guys. It looks like I've got a slight BBL, and my legs look like they were ripped off of a chicken and put onto a human chimera type of thing, all right?" So he's like, so for the next month or two, he's like, let's just work solely on your quads and your hamstrings and your calves. He's like, we're not gonna touch your glutes, okay? Because it looks weird. It looks weird. And I looked at the beard, guys. He's right. He's right, guys. Prove it. No, I can't even stand up right now. Actually, I can't even stand up, guys. My legs are so sore right now, dude. It literally hurts so bad. And then, guys, okay, Larry Fishburger tweets out the message I sent him, guys. Okay. You ruined a lobby of people I used to love watching. I'm unfollowing everybody in it now. Thanks to that. It was me, guys, by the way. I tweeted that at Larry, guys. Okay. And that is because, guys, I tweeted about this, guys. Where's this at? I explained I'm going to clear the error here, guys. It was me. I did tweet that at Larry on his YouTube, guys. Specifically because I used to be the guy in the group with the biggest butt. Okay? I used to be the guy with the yams. I used to be the bakery of the group, dude. And then he shows up. I work at the gym every day to get what he was born with, guys. Okay? Look at this, chat. Look at this, guys. I'm competing with... I'm competing with this! I'm competing with this guy? You can't... That's just natural. That's just God-given talent. You know, how am I supposed to compete with that? You know what I mean? It's unfair. It's unfair, guys. It's disgusting is what it is, guys. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, guys. You know, I love Larry, guys. You know, anybody that talks smack about Larry, though, I will fight him in the streets, dude, without pause. I love that guy, dude. He's great. Did you hear that Stranger Things is getting animated? Why? Why though? Why are we... Huh? You know, I think this is the new world that we're in now, guys. Okay? Actually, this is the new world that we're in, chat. Okay? We get an anime, right? Of a really good show. And they're like, you know what we should do with this really popular anime? Make a live adaptation of it, right? Like, let's make a weird... I do not like live adaptations, chat. I think they look disgusting, okay? They look terrible every time. And they're just down bad, right? Now, it's like, okay, we have a popular show... Let's animate it. You know, I just don't get it, man. I don't get it, guys. I'm like, it's like when they made Avatar. They're making an Avatar live action. I'm like, why are we doing that? We already had the best animated show of all time, and now we're gonna do a live action of that. The One Piece live action. I don't like it, guys. I mean, listen. You guys can like it, and I completely listen. I could be completely wrong on this. You know, like it's just my opinion, dude. But I just do not like it. I do not like it, guys. Dun, 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 dun. All right, got it. Okay, let's see. The Dragon Ball movie was in the tier. Huh? Firefly is also getting animated as well, so everything is now. Yeah, everything is, guys. Okay, at least the show is better than the Shyamalan movie. The what movie? There we go. Okay, we can turn. Sorry, I had to get all that. But the Last Airbender, guys, was the best show ever made. And I will stand on that, guys. Like it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect in every sense of the word, dude. Right? And then they made Korra, which Korra apparently wasn't as bad as I remember it being. Maybe I need to go back and rewatch that. But like, it was cold. It was cold, guys. Back in the day, man, it was such a great time. It was so good. See if I can find this. I found a really great Instagram reel about it, actually. Came in here. Let me find it if I can. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, dude, this is literally. I have a perfect thing right here, Chad. This was the best series of all time. Okay, because like, okay, if you think about it, guys. All right, hear me out here, Chad. This is why I hate on Korra. Okay. The reason why I hate on Korra is because Korra had literally all the best teachers in the world, and she still lost almost every single fight, right? Like she had what? She had Toph to teach her earthbending. She had Katara for waterbending. She had the air nomads to teach her airbending. She had Zuko to teach her firebending, and she still lost fights, right? Okay. Meanwhile, a ragtag group of teenagers, self-taught, by the way, a blind girl, a girl with mommy issues, Let's see. A guy with his entire family of benders to teach him how to bend got killed off, dude. And a guy with a boomerang can do this. All right, listen, guys. This is why the Avatar team stays goated, in my opinion, guys. This is why they say goated. They had us thinking this was normal. They had us thinking this was normal stuff, guys. Normal bending. This scene was crazy to me. Like, the animation, like, bro, Toph woke up angry today, man. Like, that was the coldest scene in the whole show. One of the coldest, top 3 scenes. And again, these are like the best benders of the entire kingdom, by the way, for that, you know? The best benders of the entire Earth Kingdom. And they're killing them. They're killing them, guys. You know what I mean? It was so good. It was so good. Like, Toph was so tough. You know what I mean? Toph was so tough. Oh, such a good show. Such a good show, dude. Such a good... That music on top of it, even better. Even better, guys. But yes, that was me. That was just I just think that like that was the peak of shows, man. It was the peak of shows. Cause like Sokka was my favorite character. Okay, top 3 characters in no particular order, but kind of in particular order. Okay, Sokka's number 1. Okay, I relate to that guy. My girlfriend also turned to the moon. That's why you guys don't know her. Okay, number 2, Toph. She was just tough, dude. Number 3, my boy Momo. My boy Momo, guys. Not even close, dude. The cactus juice episode? Oh, if you have not watched Avatar, guys, like, please, do yourself a favor and go watch that show right now, dude. But Pokemon taught us that water could have soloed that? Okay, all right. You got it right, but you're wrong. You're wrong, but you're right, you know? Oh, Pokemon, dude. You know, I have 2 things I'll talk about a little bit here, though. There's a guy on TikTok who watched Avatar: The Last Airbender for the first time, and I was really jealous. Like, I wish, like, I'm telling you right now, guys, somebody could become the richest person in the entire world. The richest person. Okay, question chat. I'll say this, guys, okay? If there was a service or, like, a surgery to where they could, like, safely poke your brain, right? Like a lobotomy style, guys, or something, right? Like, you look into, like, a little flashlight thing, right? And it wipes your memories of a show, would you do it? Because I would absolutely do it, guys. That's the future I want to live in, guys. I want a future where we can just delete memories that we don't want anymore, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, dude, that'd be incredible. That'd be incredible, guys. If I could just rewatch the same show, I would rewatch Avatar till the day I died. I would do it weekly, man. Weekly, dude. You know? That's called having a stroke. Oh, nice. Nice, guys. Nice. Yeah, so many shows I'd rather watch again, like Lucifer or Angel. Yeah, there's just a bunch of stuff that would be really fun to watch. Delete my memories of middle school through high school. I would delete those as well, but they made me funnier because I was bullied so much, you know? Then you wouldn't know how good it was. But, like, I would just have, like, a little memory or, like, a little, like, video for myself. Like, Sean watched this show, and then I watch it, and I'm like, that was incredible, you know? Avatar 7 Havens is coming next year. Avatar After Korra, post-apocalyptic world. Wait, really? You're lying. You're making that up, right? You're making that up. I've never heard about this before. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Yeah, there's so many things I would watch, dude. Okay, all right, okay. Now here's the question, guys. Would you wipe your memory of a show, but it wipes one random memory along with it, guys? Would you do it? You haven't heard about the new one, guys? No, I haven't heard about the new one, guys. I think you're lying to me right now, right? Are you lying to me right now? What is it called again? What is this show called again? I'll look it up right now, dude. Hold on. Wipe the last season of Game of Thrones, dude, and immediately, guys. Immediately. 7 Havens. Avatar. What? Oh, wait. I did see something about this a long time ago. No, I did see something about this way, way long ago. Was this real, though? Or was this just, like, fan-made? I mean, it's on the Avatar wiki page, though, so maybe not. Maybe it's not... allow ads, continue without supporting you. Wikipedia. Let's see. This is real. Wait, this is real. Okay. Avatar Seven Havens is an upcoming television series produced by Avatar Studios, which I love that. The sequel to Legend of Korra, and the third series in the Avatar Legends franchise. This series, which will be helmed by Avatar co-creators Michael Dante and Brian, I like that. Did these guys work on Korra? It's a legit spinoff, okay. Will utilize 2D animation and run for 2 seasons of 13 episodes each. It is slated to premiere on Paramount Plus in 2027. Paramount's about to get paid. Okay, Avatar Seven Havens is set in a world shattered by a devastating cataclysm, with both the physical and spirit worlds torn asunder. The remnants of humanity endure in the titular Seven Havens spread across the world. A young earthbender named Pavi discovers she is the new avatar after Korra, but in this dangerous era, the title marks her as humanity's destroyer, not its savior. Yeah, because Korra ruined it all. On the run, she's pursued by both humans and spirit forces. The new avatar will be joined by her long-lost twin sibling as they uncover... Guys, I literally made this plot up 10 years ago. I made this plot up 10 years ago, guys. Long-lost twin sister sibling. They'll uncover the mysteries, origins, and the links to Avatar's cycle and find a way to save their world before the Seven Havens collapse entirely. I came up with this literally years ago, guys. I said we should have twin avatars that are like fugitives, you know? That are like almost like the villains. You know? So did I and every other fan. Yeah, exactly, dude. We all came up with this, guys. Years. I'm suing Paramount Plus. Simple as that, guys. Simple as that, dude. Okay, hold on. I need to see more about this right now. In April 2022, Avatar Studios began hiring for various animated projects by Avatar Studios, with writing for the series beginning in April 2023. Series officially announced. Okay, so that's pretty cool, dude. Series will be animated by Chauvet. French company stuff, guys. French animation studio and Armada TMT studio, Vietnamese animation studio. So is it going to be similar to the Avatar stuff? I mean, it looks kind of cool, though. It does look kind of cool. Can I zoom in on this? How do I zoom in on stuff, chat? I don't know computers. I mean, it looks interesting. So I guess this is like their version of Appa, right? That's like the cat version of Appa. And then, because that's kind of cool, though. I like that idea a lot. I like this idea a lot, you guys. This could be really good. But listen, they have to bring it back to the OG-ness. They got to bring it back. Listen, I'm not... Okay, listen, I'm not trying to be a huge Korra hater, okay? The only reason I didn't love Avatar The Last Airbender... Sorry, Avatar Korra... I love the Airbender, not Korra as much. Because Korra was like... It was dark in a good way, right? But it focused way too much on, like, heavy topics and relationships, okay? I did not care for relationships drama. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, there's a little bit of sprinkling with, you know, Avatar, Aang, and Katara. Sure. That's fine. But it wasn't like the entire plot line, you know? There wasn't cheating going on and breakups and all that stuff, dude. It was just crazy. It was just crazy, man, you know? Sean hates relationships, cannot understand what he does not have experience with. Exactly, dude. Exactly. Yeah, like, dude, definitely Korra was definitely too much of like adult topic show, but it was a kid's animated show, if that makes sense, you know? Korra, let's see. I think the adult Avatar: Last Airbender is coming out this year, dude. Now that one I'm excited about, slightly. I have some questions about that show right now, though. Okay, the thing is, guys. Okay, no hate. All right, I'm sure they're a great voice actor. Wait, does she have a peg leg? Wait, she's got a peg leg. I just realized, guys, in the show here. She's missing a leg. That's kind of dope. Did she earthbend that leg in? That's so cool, actually. That's actually pretty dope, dude. Imagine she like can like start like bending weapons onto her legs. That'd be pretty dope. Here's my thing though, guys. Okay, new Avatar: The Last Airbender is continuing the series, right? They're doing adult versions of Aang and all that stuff, right? Here's my problem though, guys. Okay, no hate. All right, I'm sure they're great voice actors, but they're getting new voice actors for the Avatar gang. So, like, but I don't understand why, though. I don't understand why, guys, okay? Because, like, here's my thing, guys, okay? Avatar: The Last Airbender was a show about the kids, right? And they had voice actors. Now, though, it's the show about them as adults, but they're not going to use the same voice actors of the kids as they've grown up to be adults. I don't understand that. I don't understand that part, guys. I don't get that part, guys. You know what I'm saying? The old cast is aged. I feel like they could just be that. Yeah, exactly. They've aged, right? So they're now the adult versions of that. Like they replaced Toph. I saw they have a new voice actor for Toph, which I'm like, okay, I get that, right? Sure, but why? Because the voice actor for Toph is like a very well-known voice actor too. Could be scheduling conflicts. No, dude, I think she's like she's hinted at it, but she's like, I would do it if they asked me to do it. Because she's a full-time voice actor. The girl that plays Toph, like, still goes to conventions as Toph, all that stuff. I'm like, I don't get it, man. I don't get why we would change that up stuff, you know? So it's weird. The thing is, like, and I don't want to get into it. I don't know if it's like a political thing or not, dude, you know? And I don't want to get into that too much if it is. But like, they replaced Toph. Her voice actor is now a blind voice actor, which I'm like, cool. I'm glad that everyone's getting opportunities. But like, is she a good voice actor for Toph, or did she get the voice acting role because she's blind? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I just think they should just keep the same character voice actors. You know, nothing against her, dude. But I don't understand why we're changing voice actors of an animated show. You know, that's just me, though, guys. That's just me, guys. That's just me. Going Full Metal Alchemist, that was such a great show, dude. They could pay the new ones less money, dude. I bet that the voice actors would actually take a pay cut to stay on. She's super cool. Yeah, the voice actor of Toph is actually really dope. She's got a great social media presence. I don't know, man. The guy who did Aang isn't really really active as a voice actor anymore. His last credits were 2008, but I feel like he would come back and he would still do a pretty good job. You know, I mean, maybe, I don't know, because he did sound like the most like a kid, but I don't know, guys. I would say keep him. You know, because it still got to sound relatively the same, in my opinion. Or give him some voice acting lessons. I don't know. Get him in the booth. Get him in the booth, dude. But yeah, that's my Avatar drama topic, guys. Okay, that's all I got for today. All right, on that, I'm trying to minimize my screen now. Okay, perfect. Got that. Let me close this out here, dude. Sorry. I had so much stuff pulled up on my screen. I was like getting overwhelmed with how many tabs I had open. And guys, officially, my taxes, I'm done. I'm done with my taxes, guys, okay? I'm going to hear back at the end of the month how much I owe. So if I come on stream later this week, guys, or early next week, and I'm screaming, I'm crying, I'm throwing up, you guys know why, okay? Just a heads up on that. Just a heads up on that, guys. I've done all my stuff. I'm just waiting on Travis to finish all of his stuff, dude. So, incoming super audit now. Yeah. Good times, man. Good times. I did my taxes a few months ago. We were just waiting on you guys. Yep. I'm waiting on Travis right now, dude. He's been, you know, he's doing his own thing. He's doing his own thing right now, which is fine. It's fine. It's fine, guys. Incoming subathon for taxes. Dude. We might have to. Just take every mobile and sponsor pay to pay for the taxes. I've debated that. I was debating that, guys. I told my my agent, I was like, yo, we might need to be taking some sponsors coming up. I don't care what it is, dude. I'm in, right? But we have some stuff coming up soon too, so we'll see. But there's gonna be a lot of streams coming out of us next month, Chad. Unfortunately, there might not be, by the way, guys, there might not be a crowd control next month, by the way, guys. There might not be one, guys. There was a streamer where there was a streamer that did a stream where his chat paid his taxes. He was a millionaire. Who? Why? Why would anybody do that? No crowd control. There might not be one next month, guys. We don't know yet, but there might not be. There might be. There might not be. We don't know. It's up in the air right now. It's up in the air, guys. I have coins built up. There will be one this month, guys. It'll just be like probably like next week. I think it'll be next Tuesday is what we're thinking about rescheduling it to, guys. Does next Tuesday work for everybody, guys? Brave choice, skipping a crowd control after what happened last time. I know, but we have to. Oh my gosh, these hiccups are going to be the death of me, guys. What next Tuesday, guys? Would you guys be down for next Tuesday being crowd control? It's the last day of the month, dude. So it's still technically this month, guys. You know? Crowd control during working hours? Well, it'd be like, it would start at like 10. It would probably end at like 8 p.m. at night, you know? Or we could, or unless we beat it earlier on, you know? But it's up to you guys. It's up to you, chat, you know? I know it's a random Tuesday, you know what I'm saying? But like, a lot of people are asking for us to just push it back to next week. So we'll see. We'll see. Also, don't feel like you guys have to do anything on crowd control. I feel like I don't say that enough. You know, you guys don't have to do anything on crowd control, and you guys can literally skip out on the next 5 if you wanted to. You know, like, don't feel like you have to be on these. Y'all got jobs? Will there be tacos? The tacos will be self-provided, guys. Yes. I don't have to help. You do not have to help if you do not want to help. As much as you do, I love you for that. But if you guys ever want to be a villain one day, or you want to take a break, be like, you know what, I'll do it next month type of day, or like, you know, I'm done. I'm crowd controlled out. That's totally fine, guys. I feel like I don't say that enough, dude, and I want to stress that to you guys. Because like I literally had somebody apologize, like, Bonsai, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna be skipping out on crowd control this month. I'm like, guys, this is not your job. You do not have to ever do that. You know, don't feel pressured by other chatters, anything like that, dude. You know, you're good. You're good, guys. They probably get 0 progress without your help, dude. I feel like I'm pretty good at Minecraft, guys. I could get at least 5% progress. Don't listen to him. Okay, yeah. Just like, yeah, this guy's spouting nonsense, okay? I have a conscience, all right? If I'm not a mother by then, I'll be here for crowd control. Wait, is this happening, Vanlin? Are you having a kid very soon? Is it like literally like next week? Huh? Progress is progress, guys. That's true. 5% is 5%, guys. I'm just saying, dude. Don't worry. I like paying to bully you guys. That shocker, guys. Didn't even realize that was the case. Didn't realize that was the case at all, dude. Tell your doc while you're in labor about us. Oh, yeah. Guys, tell your doctors and your surgeons about the BonsaiBroz crowd control, okay? Let's get, like, super rich old doctors to vibe out and chat. Yeah. That's great. That's great, guys. The bully bro is bad to you. I know, trust is bad, guys. Everyone just keep your head down for right now, okay? Just keep your head down, dude. I'm 38 weeks pregnant. Okay, don't judge me. I'm putting that into a calculator. How many months is that? Guys, I don't know pregnancy stuff. 38 divided by 4? That's 9.5 months. That's 9.5 months. Is that right? Oh my gosh. You're gonna pop any minute now. It's almost 9. Okay, gotcha. You're literally so are we thinking about maybe naming it Sean? Hear me out now. What if we named it Sean? Okay, his name is Samson. Okay, that's the toughest name I've ever heard of a kid, dude. I'm not even gonna lie. That's one of the toughest names you can even give a kid, guys. Are you kidding me right now? You better put that kid in a gym day 1, by the way. Okay, can you name him twitch.tv/BonsaiBroz? Can you please listen to me? Listen to me, guys. I know you're 38 weeks pregnant. I know you already have a name picked out, but can you please consider naming your baby twitch.tv/BonsaiBroz? Just a thought, guys. Okay, I would be a godfather at that point, guys. I would not give them any presents, you know, and I would be aloof, but I would be there at their wedding, 500 feet away, wearing all black, so they think there's like something going on, you know? Can you imagine the look the doctor would give me? He'd be like, respect. You also watch the BonsaiBroz, dude? I think it'd be great. I think that sounds like a wonderful time if you ask me. Are you kidding? Take tons and tons of pictures, dude. They grow up so quick. Just don't post them online, guys. That's the one thing I always tell everybody. Do not post your kids online, okay? You can do whatever you want with your kids, guys. But like I saw a video that was actually really, really interesting. It was this girl walking in a mall with her parents, and like random strangers would be like, oh, hey, Laura, hey, whatever the kid's name was. It's like, it's your birthday next week, right? All this stuff, whatever. They just knew a bunch of like personal information. And that's literally because if you post your kid's stuff online, dude, internet strangers are just going to know about it, So that's why I tell everybody, like, you can show your close friends and family, but I do not recommend putting your kid on the internet anymore, guys. But you do what you do, Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, I got tagged a million times on Twitter here, guys. Okay. Got it. Let's see, this is why I don't post anything on social media. That's fair. That's pretty fair, guys. I'd probably post a few baby pictures around, but after a few weeks, it'll be strictly on Facebook for just family and friends. See, that's fair. Yeah, just don't post it in our Discord either, though, guys. Okay? Do not post any baby pictures in Discord ever. There are weirdos out there, guys. Okay? Might not be in ours, but we also don't know everybody on Discord either, That's the one thing I always tell people, guys. Discord is the last place to post any baby photos because there are weirdos out there in the world, guys. Okay, that's a big safety rule on our channel, at least, But that's super exciting for you, though. That's a very exciting thing for you. My Facebook and Instagram is private. You're a W mom for that. W parent for that, guys. And again, you can do whatever you want, guys. Okay, except for that. Okay, do not allow Sean to post photos of himself in Discord. Guys, yeah, please stop posting photos of my chicken legs in Discord. All right, guys? I'm self-conscious. The internet is full of strangers that have malignant, even if they do not always show it. There's some people out there, man. There's people, especially on that. A lady I know went on Dr. Phil because there was a lady using pictures of her daughter and claiming they were her own. I've seen those, like catfishing and stuff like that. Is crazy. It is crazy, guys. FYI, it's only a chatting. Oh yeah. Sorry, guys. If you're just tuning in right now, guys, it's just a chatting stream this morning. Travis and I do have a meeting later on today at 1 o'clock. But once the meeting is done, Travis is gonna hop on probably around 2 or so, and he's gonna play Slay the Spire or whatever that game was that he did yesterday. Also, AI has gotten to a point where I can do just about anything, and that is terrifying. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm like. You know what I'm saying, guys? Like, you could literally frame it, people for internet crime so easily nowadays, dude. Like, somebody sent me a photo once, Photoshop photo, obviously, guys, Photoshop photo of one of my friends saying slurs on Discord, right? In like Discord messages. It was obviously fake, you know, but it looked completely legit, you know? And I'm like, man, what's gonna happen when that like progresses even farther? You know what I'm saying? When it like becomes like even more difficult to tell what's going on that, if it makes sense. You know what I mean? It's crazy, dude. It's crazy, guys. I don't know. It's a weird world we're gonna live in the future, guys. Very weird future we're gonna have in a little bit. I don't know. Hopefully it goes well though, guys. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right? What's the worst that could happen, dude? This is why I refer to my phone as the nightmare break, dude. I try to always be nice to my girl Siri. Guys, Siri's fantastic. Hope she didn't listen to that right now. She's great. Okay, guys, I'm a massive fan of her, dude. Okay, I always say please and thank you if I can, unless I'm sleeping. And in case she ever becomes sentient and wants to kill me one day. My son is getting a landline, dude. I'm gonna say it, guys. I think landlines are pretty dope, dude. Like I saw there's a TikTok or whatever. This mom and all of her friends around the neighborhood got landline phones for their kids. And apparently it's like the most fun thing ever because all the kids will literally call each other on the landlines, right? Instead of like texting and FaceTiming and all that stuff, you know? It's literally a straight up direct landline to each other, like cord against the wall. And they just call and hang out with each other on that. I'm like, that's pretty dope, actually. You know, that's one thing that we don't have anymore. That is, I do miss. I do miss like call my friends and stuff like that. Or 2 tin cans on a string. Nah, mate, I hear that stuff ringing in my apartment. No, really? Do people have like, oh, like it's like ringing through the walls, or like you hear like a buzzing sound through the walls? That's crazy if so, dude. How thin are the walls there, man? One neighbor has one. Oh, does it just ring constantly? That would be annoying. It's probably a really old neighbor then. That's probably a really old neighbor. Let's see. I hear it when I'm in bed. Ooh, that's rough. That is actually rough, guys. I looked into soundproofing my studio here even more, guys, because obviously I feel bad for my neighbors. But I was also like, dude, if I was gonna get a house, right, chat? If I was gonna get a house in Texas, I was gonna have to look for one that either has a basement in it to put the studio in, or I would have to soundproof the walls and windows, which is gonna be just ridiculous. If only I could buy a house. I'm right there with you, man. I'm nowhere close to it. Especially, I'll message you about it later, Slack, but Travis and I just spent an inordinate amount of money on something this week, and I have no money, guys. Okay, so there's no houses coming up anytime soon, man. Maybe next year, guys. Although sponsors have dried up this year, so we'll see, guys. We'll see, dude. You know, yeah. I want to soundproof walls and windows because people annoy me. That's completely fair. Dude. They make 10 by 10 boxes you can build in your room. Yeah, but the problem with those 10 by 10 boxes is they're literally, I have a friend, his name is Jericho, that I used to stream with a long time ago. Jericho got one of those soundproof boxes, and he says it's literally like a sauna in the room because it gets so unbelievably hot in there very quickly because you have to have all your equipment in there with you because you can't run wires through it, right? It just defeats the purpose of it all. And he says that it literally, you will start baking in there after a short amount of time. And they get damp. I run hot, guys, and I run moist, okay? I want to be damp in there, dude. There's no venting or airflow. Yeah, because it's a soundproof room, right? But there's stuff that you can do nowadays. So there's soundproof windows, which are like thicker windows that you can buy. And also you can fill, so you know your rooms, guys, like you're like in a room in a house, right? When they build a house, at least in America, the indoor walls and the outdoor walls sometimes too, the outdoor walls might have some insulation on them sometimes, but most of the time the inside walls are just empty, right? It's just the slats, like the wooden like cross beams and stuff like that, and it's all just empty. So what you could do nowadays is you have guys that will go in your attic, right? And they will pour these special soundproofing foam or beads or stuff like that inside the ceiling of it. What's up? How you doing, Self? And it will expand inside of your walls, and that'll soundproof your room. And that is actually the cheapest option right now. How much does it cost to soundproof a room with what's it called? How much? I forgot how much it was. Somebody quoted me a long time ago on that, dude. How is your name, by the way? Is it Salp? I'm gonna call you Flo. Dude. So kind of awesome, guys. Okay. So if you go with foam insulation, right, it costs between $1 and $5 per square foot of materials. So don't get the acoustic foam panels. Those are stupid, by the way. Like any of the wall panels, guys, those will not soundproof your room very well at all. It's a complete scam, dude. But you can do spray foam insulation inside the walls. That's what it's called. And it costs $1.50 to $5 per square foot for material and installation. Open cell spray foam is commonly used for sound absorption. So it's really not bad, guys. I think it costs at like 40 to like $100 an hour for labor. And then you could do like a large room. Could typically cost you, it depends on the size of your room. My room is probably like a medium-sized room, right? Medium to small-sized room. Mine probably cost like $2,500 probably for my room, which is not horrible. I'm really thinking about doing that just for my neighbor's sake, dude. I do feel bad about them, dude. They're made for specific areas. Yeah, for specific spots in your house, you know. That won't work for me for some wall vents. Well, I've got like an AC unit in here that you guys can't see it right now. It's like, let me raise it up real fast. I've got this in my room, and that's the only thing that I want to like have like a connection to the outside area. That's my AC right there, guys. That is the best investment you can make as a content creator, because this room without my AC unit inside of it, this room legitimately gets to like 90 to 100 degrees because there's just so much stuff going on in here, you know? What about Pokemon Winds and Waves? What about it? I haven't played any Pokemon games in years, guys. Sounds like you could do those expanding foam sprays just from Home Depot, DIY, save a lot on labor. Maybe, but at the same time, I'm debating on getting it done soon, guys. I'm actually debating on getting it done, but I would want it done correctly, like really, really well. Like for the first time, it works immediately because I want to have to get it done a second time. Actually, I can't get it done a second time, but sorry, these hiccups, dude. The more expensive part, guys, is how much. This is the expensive part, guys. So the windows are actually the most expensive part of the installation, guys. If I wanted to get soundproof windows installed, right? A soundproof window, and I've got like 4 windows, right? It's like one of those like it's like 4 panes of glass or whatever. The windows is $500 to $2,000 per window installed. The typical average around $900. So the windows alone would cost me like what is 4 windows? $2,400? Sorry, yeah, $2,400, something like that, dude. $2,700? That'd be more than that. I don't even know. So that'd be a lot, right? Then I'm looking this up. How much is a soundproof door? Because you also got a soundproof door, right? At that point, guys, those cost between $800 and $5,000 for a door. Isn't that insane, guys? Isn't that insane? A door will literally cost you between $800 and $5,000. That is crazy to me, guys, but it makes sense. It makes sense, guys, you know? So all in all, dude, if I wanted to soundproof my studio, which I'm probably not going to do because it's just too much money to spend on that, dude. Let's see, you want the studio, right, guys? So I have a long-term lease on this studio. I think a long-term lease here. Like eventually I'm going to move it out to like a house somewhere. But right now, dude, the pricing on it is just fantastic. Like the pricing, if you guys knew the deal that I have for this studio, it's phenomenal. It is phenomenal, guys. So I'd probably say streaming here. I mean, I drive to this thing every day, you know, but like I would love to have my own studio at home. Right now, my drive isn't bad though. My drive to get here, usually with traffic, it's like 10 minutes to get to work, right? Which I cannot complain about 10 minutes. After knowing how much you guys drive, right? How far you guys drive to work and stuff like that. It's like it's not even close to being bad at all, right? But when I like slept over at my studio during that ice storm a long time ago, guys, I'll tell you right now, dude. I'll tell you right now, it was so nice being able to roll out of bed, take a shower, and I'm already at my stream studio. Like I'm already ready to go. Like I'm ready to cook. Guys, I'll be real chat. I didn't shower the entire time I was there, but still, like, you know what I mean? Like, it was nice having a computer and my gaming setup. Like, I didn't shower during the time, guys. I lied about the part, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I did, you know, I just roll out of bed. I work from home. See, that's the thing I would love to do, because I have to like leave my house 9:30 at least, like 9:30 at least to get ready to go. Why don't you just stay in your studio and stop paying your apartment? I'm not allowed to, guys. I'm not allowed to, unfortunately. This place is not it's not up to code for residential living. It's like it's more of a commercial type of place. So I don't want to, like, you know, obviously, you know, get caught and then kicked out. If I slept over here, they would find out and I would be evicted. And then it's GG's. It's GG's, guys. At that point, dude, then I lose. I put way too much money in this place already to lose it now, you know? It's a storage facility. Imagine. That would be crazy, actually. I thought about it, man. Good thing you don't have any video evidence of being there recently, guys. Yeah, of course not. Of course not, dude. Are you streaming from a storage unit? No, I'm not streaming from. I will tell you right now, I'm not streaming from a storage unit. You've got squatters' rights, Bonsai. Easy, dude. I live in Texas, guys. I don't think squatters' rights are even a thing out here, dude. In Texas, the best way to evict somebody, you just bring a gun in there and you're like, leave, you know? Although I did see, okay, guys, so in California, if you don't know what squatters' rights are, so squatters' rights, it's mainly a thing in California where people stay in your home while you're gone for 30 days, and then they get a thing called squatters' rights where they legally can just stay there and you can't kick them out, right? You have to take them to court and all that stuff, right? So there's this guy that is known as like the person you hire if people are squatting in your house, right? And it's the funniest thing, dude, because this guy will show up. He streams it too. He streams it, guys. He shows up and just walks in the house and he becomes the most annoying roommate imaginable. He just blasts music 24/7, walks around in his boxers all day, and is just genuinely a slob and like scary to be around, right? And so the people just usually end up leaving. But another guy, you can hire him, and he hires a crackhead. He puts a crackhead in the house and he just leaves them in there, dude. And at 9 times out of 10, they just leave because they're terrified of being in a house with them. Squatters are horrible, and I had some next door that kept trying to steal our electric and water. Yeah, it's crazy that's even a thing, guys. Like I'm gonna be so for real right now. How is squatters' rights even a thing? Genuinely, in the world we live in, guys, how is squatters' right actually like a thing that happens? Like, if someone just breaks in your house and they're like, oh, they successfully broke in your house long enough to where they don't have to leave anymore. I'm like, hello? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? It's less about squatters' rights. It's a loophole to protect renters from wrongful evictions. Interesting. Well, but if they're not paying rent, how does that work, dude? You can't stop me. Yeah, I'm gonna start squatting in Travis's house, dude. Thought about it. I'm like, let me just move into Travis, right? I'll pay him $1,000 a month for rent. And I'll vibe, you know? Oh, no, it's this guy. Hi, good to see you guys. Big fan, dude. Did you install the lights in the back, dude? Then do I install which lights? These lights? Which lights we're talking about right now? You move it on the first. Yeah, Chad's probably like, yeah, $1,000 off my mortgage. I'm in, dude. I'm in, man, you know? Established residency, you got to take to court if they've been there X amount of days, because they can say that you said situation resolved in court. Yeah, but you got to pay for lawyers and all that, dude. It's a nightmare, dude. It's a nightmare, guys. Personally, me, dude, pepper spraying the whole house and leaving it every day. You know, I don't know, something. I let chat stay there. That's true. I'm a fan of yours, guys. This is true, guys. So for some reason, guys, I have to like do this to my water bottle every time I drink out of it, because it's a peach flavor liquid IV, and all the peach flavor goes down to here eventually at the bottom, and it tastes watery up here, and I get like a random pocket of it, so I just constantly shake it now. Go back to your corner, Travis, please. They ain't paying rent. I had neighbors that were selling the house, and they went out of state, and some random people just decided to move in themselves and managed to stay for over a year. They backed the toilet up with a poop mountain and would steal neighbors' electricity and water. That sounds about right? At that point, if you get caught stealing electricity, it should be an immediate eviction by the police, you know? The lights in the geometric blocks. Oh, yeah. So these are all like DIY, guys. All this stuff back here, chat, everything you see in the room, we did ourselves. So shout out to my parents, by the way, guys. My parents are extremely handy. So years ago, there's a huge ice storm that came through Texas, and my whole family helped us out. These right here, guys, are literally, they're made out of cardboard. You hear that? Like that? They're made out of cardboard, chat. We just cut cardboard, and then we we like hot glued them together, right, into like different heights. Like this one has no height. This is a 3-inch height. This is a 6-inch height, right? And we put them against the wall. They'll never move again, guys. And then my mom, shout out to my mom, guys. She actually did the majority on this, guys, because I was really terrible at it. She looped all these, like LED strip lights. She looped them all around the lights in like different patterns and stuff like that. And it looks so good. It looks so professional, man. It looks so good. Like if I hired somebody to make this, chat, this would genuinely cost $5,000 easily. If you hired somebody to make this your wall in your interior design for a stream room, minimum thousands of dollars, dude. And then back here, so these wall slats. Hey, Junkyard, good to see you, man. These wall slats. So check this out, guys. Okay, so I wanted to buy them because Travis has some. He got them when they were dirt cheap. Soundproofing wall slats. So check this out, guys. You guys have seen people that do like these little wall slats in their backgrounds and stuff like that, right? You guys have seen them on like podcasts and things like that. Do you know how much those things actually cost? Take a wild guess. How much you think? Let's say what? Eight panels wide. How much you think like that from here to there would cost you? Just take a wild guess, guys. How much you think that would actually cost you? They're so expensive. Guys. So for the cheap ones, guys, if you just want, look at this. I'm pulling it up right now. I'm gonna pull it up right now for you guys. Okay, check this out. They cost $109 each. By the way, guys. Okay, so this section right here, guys. It's not the whole wall. This one section that's maybe 1.5 feet is $109. $109, guys. Oh, sorry, that was the small one. What does the larger one cost? Or extra large one? So the extra large ones, guys, that costs you $500. So yeah, so that was insane. So I was like, I'm not spending that much money to redo my room, right? Because that's just insane, right? And I was thinking about doing it, right? Because I was like, okay, so but I did the math on it, guys. I did the math on it, chat, okay? And I got quoted from somebody by this too. Imagine being rich and be able to do this to your whole room. Imagine, guys. Travis and Kyla, though, they got them, I don't know where they got them from. When he made his room, he legitimately got them for like $15 each. I don't know if they got them off some like shut down Temu store or something like that, dude. But Travis and Kyla, that's the entire reason I wanted to get them, because they were so cheap when they got them. But they were not cheap when they first came out, I guess. Before they became popular, sure, I don't know. I did the math on this, guys. Okay, somebody came out and quoted me from here, right, from the edge here, all the way to where, right there, just this section, guys. Okay, they quoted me $815 for the acoustics. By the way, guys, they said it was acoustic. It was soundproofing. Guys. Okay, like it was all soundproofing stuff, obviously. So it's really not that bad, you know, because you get soundproofing bonsai. That's why it's $800, right? So my dad, being the genius that he is, he's like, go to Home Depot right now instead. Okay, so I went to Home Depot, guys, and I bought all of these pieces of wood individually, right? They're just like, right, I don't know what you would call these. It's slats. They're at Home Depot, guys. These slats are at Home Depot, chat. They're maybe $2 a board, if even that, guys. Maybe like $1.50 per board. Took them home. We painted them all gray out in the front yard, right? Painted them all gray, and then we nail gunned them to the wall. And it's all just nail gun, guys. We got a spacer, nail gunned one, right? Then put a spacer between that, nail gun the next one, and then boom. It's the exact same effect, guys. This cost me right here, chat, this whole wall, ready for it? $61. $61, chat. I'm telling you, man, you can DIY so much stuff for so much cheaper than buying it anywhere else, dude. It's insane. It's absolutely insane, guys. But I kind of want to get in the business one day of just and this economy, man, just redoing people's stream rooms, man. $61 plus access to your dad's nail gun. Exactly, dude. Exactly. I'm actually a little terrified of that thing. That was a strong nail gun, man. For real. But yeah, honestly, Junkyard, business idea for you, dude. Make these and sell them online for cheaper. I'm telling you right now, dude, if you started selling them locally, somebody will buy them. So, because I'm sure shipping would be expensive, right? Because they're very tall, right? But if you started if you just attached wood like this to soundproof acoustic boards and you sold them, you could probably sell them for $60 a pop, and you would make wild profit and be sold out nonstop. Just like cooking for yourself over ordering. Oh, very true, guys. Oh, this is your house, dude? I thought it was your studio. I call it my house, guys. It's a studio. It's a studio, Chad. It literally, so I have a lease here for years. I basically can stay here as long as I want to, guys. You know, the price isn't going to change on it, right? Or it doesn't change much, at least, where it's at. But eventually I do want to have like my own house that I can live in and stream in. You know, I'm squatting, guys. Squatters' rights, dude. I'm living in your walls. But like eventually I do want to have a house that I can stream from, because I would love, guys, to get a house that I can stream from the kitchen on. I'm telling you, dude, Travis and I streaming in the morning, just cooking random stuff, would be content, man. It'd be cooking in the morning and gaming at night. And it would just be like, it would be like doing what we're doing right now. We would just do chatting in the morning. We'd invite other streamers to come hang out with us a little bit in Austin. And then we play games at night. And it would be such a vibe, man. It'd be such a vibe, guys. Brownies, though, let's not talk about the brownies. Let's not talk about that part. Okay. If you leave, we are gonna have to relocate from the walls, dude, in the attic, dude. I'll bring the cages. I'll bring animal control. It'll be fine, guys. It'll be totally fine. Poor Emmy, guys. Emmy's doing just fine. Yo, shout out to Emmy Juju, by the way. She's actually launching her own cookie brand this year. You know, and I told her, dude, sell them $32 just like Pokemon. Come on now. Let's make some crazy profit here. But apparently she's launching her own brand, and I'm actually pretty excited for her, dude, because she's really good cooking skills. So I'm sure it'll go well. She could teach you a thing or two. She probably could, guys. That stream broke my little baker heart, dude. It broke my taste buds. So there's that too, guys. There's that as well. Is that announced yet? Yeah, she tweeted that out. She tweeted that out, Travis. Yeah, she literally tweeted that out. Let me double check. Yeah, she tweeted that out on the 8th. We're good. We're good, guys. We're good, guys. But dude, I'm gonna be real, chat, okay? Look at these cookies, man. These cookies actually look insane. Like, that is a good looking chocolate chip cookie right there. That is literally I would say this is the best ratio right here, guys, between chocolate chips and actual, like, whatever that's called. I don't know what that part is called, guys. Batter? Whatever that is, dude, that looks good. That looks good, guys. Because I hate a chocolate chip cookie that has, like, just a measly little 3 pieces of chocolate in it, you know? It's got to have, like, a good ratio between chocolate and the cookie dough part. You know what I'm saying? It's gotta have a good mix, man. Otherwise, it ain't worth it. It simply is not worth it, guys. You should sell your own caffeine drink, guys. I sell crack on the side, if that makes any sense. If that counts at all. Looks so good. It does look really good, guys. It does. And I am not a huge like chocolate guy, but I do like a good chocolate chip cookie. It has to be milk chocolate, and it has to be in a cookie form. Otherwise, I'm not gonna like it. I use the mini chips, better mixture. Fair. That's fair. Then again, though, sometimes I like a little good, like, chocolatey chunk in that. You know what I'm saying? Just randomly surprise me and stuff like that. So my phone has been blowing up all day, dude. Hello? Bump. Larry Fishburger replied to my tweet, guys. Larry says, hear me out. What if we just mashed our butts together till we either merge butts into one butt or we pass out? I see no problem with that. I love Larry, dude. He's great. But yeah, so I honestly, dude, I really thought about it on the side sometime, man. Just like redoing people's stream rooms. It'd be so easy to do. Guys. And it would be one of the most profitable businesses of all time. And then I could stream making people's rooms. That'd be so cool, dude. That'd be so cool, dude. That'd be actually a really cool series, actually, with a sponsor, like a Home Depot sponsor, renovating people's stream rooms. You go to, like, different streamers across the country and you just build them a stream studio. That would actually be kind of dope. Dude, the hard part would be getting all the tools everywhere, though. That'd be kind of tough. You can do mine, Sean. Yeah. $10,000. $10,000, dude. I'm in, guys. Those cookies look so good, dude. They look amazing. I gotta be real. They look pretty stinking good, dude. Got it. My office could be a test meal, dude. Yeah. If you guys just pay me tons and tons of money, or a sponsor does, I'm in, guys. I largely don't bake anymore because I then ate too many cookies. I'm the same way. I'm the same. If I'm cooking stuff, I'm eating it along the way. And I know that's horrible for me, guys. Leanne, thank you for the tier 2 sub.
Love before I go back to bed, Bonsai love.
Good night. Everybody say good night to Leanne right now, guys, for her tier 2 sub for 54 months. Thank you so much, Leanne. Welcome back, and goodbye at the same time. Have a good sleep. Have a good sleep, guys. 10K for your first one, dude. Insane working. Insane work. I mean, this is my first one, sir. Or ma'am. This is my first one here, guys. Okay, this room right here, dude. I don't know. I think I would do a good job on it, though. I think it'd be such a fun idea, dude. I have so many stream ideas, chat. One idea that are like our big stream in the future, guys, that Travis and I really want to do, is get a sponsor, okay, from Home Depot or HGTV, okay, and Travis and I recreate the Property Brothers show on Twitch, where Travis and I are each given $500,000, okay. And with the $500,000, Travis and I each have to buy a house and renovate it with the budget of $500,000 and then sell it on stream and see who makes more money. Because that would be the most entertaining thing of all time, guys. Can you imagine a stream? One day it's Travis streaming, next day it's me, and we're just trying to renovate a house together. You know, and like, but we're in competition with each other to see who could pull off a better flip and make more money in the long term. It would be so funny. It'd be so good, man. It'd be so good, dude. Or horrible. I don't know. It could go either way, guys. It could literally go either way. What is this clip here? What is it? We don't need to see this. We don't need to see that clip. Never mind then. BonsaiBroz versus Property Brothers, dude. It's $1 million idea, guys. They already call us the Property Brothers of Twitch. Make it make sense, dude. I think it could do well, guys. I think it could do well pretty stinking good. Is the Property Brothers show even a thing anymore? Or are they done with that show now? Is the Property Brothers still on TV? It's a good question. Yes, they have new projects in 2026. Bro, we could be the budget version of that, man. That could be the budget version, guys. Easy, man. Easy, dude. They have all sorts of shows. That's pretty awesome for them, though, low-key. I wonder how you get a TV show. You know? Like, I don't know. The Property Brothers have such chaotic energy off their show, as they should. As they should, dude. But like, I honestly, I wonder about that, guys. I wonder about that. I'm like, how do you get a TV show like that? How do you pitch that to, like, you know, a home renovation show like that? You know, look for producers and casting and stuff, dude. I would want to do that one of these days, man. Hello, chat. I suppose I'll be at work, but tech diffs on different providers and is messed up, dude. Oof. Kill them all and start over. So that's all I have advice I have, guys. Why not make a competition against the real property? They would never want to do that, guys, because they'd win, for one. And two, I don't know. I wouldn't want to lose. I wouldn't want to lose, man. Let's see. But it'd be pretty good, man. And there's a couple shows that I would love to do on Twitch. One show, Twitch did it themselves, which I loved, was the Amazing Race one. The what was that? What was that? The expedition stream. You know, the expedition stream was so fun. So fun, dude. If we can like work out the kinks on that this year, dude, and do it again, I'd be so on board, man. I think it'd be the most fun of all time. I think it was still the most fun stream of all time. Speaking of fun streams, what is this clip? What is this clip here, chat? What do we harvest? Is that like missions and stuff like that, or what? How does that work? Oh, I'm getting shot.
Watch out. Watch out.
Wait. I'm so chill, guys. Wait. Wait. Listen, I know where to find big booty Latinas. Don't shoot me. No! They know I was lying. It didn't work. They know I was lying. It didn't work. Am I gonna get shot right away?
Fighting over there.
Is my team save me at all? Full team on me. Does my team save me at all? Don't do it. Listen to me. Let me tell you something, please. No! And that's pretty much all of Arc Raiders right there, guys. Yep, that's usually all of Arc Raiders. Me begging for my life. It's usually just me begging for my life every time, guys. That's kind of fair. Kind of fair, dude. I do miss that game a lot, though. I'm gonna be real, dude. I'm starting to get the itch to start playing Arc Raiders again, dude. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since we've hopped on there, dude. But I don't know. I don't know if it's ready for it yet. You know, I heard that they've opened up the map now to where there's gonna be even more. There's more shredders on other maps, which I don't know about that one, but there's a new map coming out, and I think like very soon, like a big map, which I'm actually pretty stoked for that one. So we'll jump on whenever that comes out for sure. I think that'll be a good time to just see some things, see if it's any fun or not, man. But But yeah, dude, speaking of casting though, guys, speaking of casting and stuff like that, Chad, I would love, were you in Time Magazine? Yeah, you guys, I was Time Magazine Person of the Year 2006. I don't know if you saw that or not, Chad, but I was, 2006 Person of the Year Time Magazine. I would love, guys, like, I would love to do reality TV. You know, not like the stupid shows like Love Island. I want to do like a show like The Amazing Race or Survivor or something like that, dude. I think I would be content on that show, you know? So I think, I don't really know how you go about that though. Like, do you just start messaging them and be like, yo, put me in, coach, type of thing? When you were 9, guys? Yeah, I did a pretty good job. What about Beast Games? Beast Games, I would have, but they were going for strong versus smart. I didn't fit in either of those categories back then, dude. Chat, do not look up 2006. It's a troll, dude. Says you, dude. Your pillow is in the front of the shadow box, guys. Yeah, but it's a really good looking pillow, though. It's a really good looking pillow, dude. You know? Let's see. We need Sean on The Bachelor. Dude, no. I would not want to be on The Bachelor, Bachelorette, Love Island, any of that stupid stuff, dude. I want to be on the fun shows, like the actual adventure shows, dude. I think it'd be content, man. But okay, I'll be real, chat. I think I would suck at Survivor, though. I think I would really suck at Survivor, Chad. Because, like, Survivor back in the day, it used to be like a survivalist competition. Now, though, Survivor is so technical. Have you guys seen a recent one? Have you guys seen a technical, like how technical the new Survivor seasons are nowadays? Like, you have to have, like, so much strategy and smarts from previous seasons is just crazy to me, man. It's crazy to me. MILF Manor, I would be on board for, by the way. Yes, I would be on that one. It's definitely different than the old ones, but I would still want to give it a shot, man. I'd still want to give it a shot just to see how it goes. You know, I would just want to live on an island for a little while. I think it'd be a fun time. I watched all 50 seasons of Survivor. That's impressive. That's actually impressive, dude. They're so amazing, though. It's just evolved, dude. You still have to be really good at the challenges to avoid getting voted off. See, if I was going to apply for, like, Survivor, I would literally train on every single challenge. I would train my wrists, my grip, my standing on a pole for like 8 hours, stuff like that, dude. Like, get really stupidly good at every single challenge, but don't tell anybody about it. Do you have any ends from being on the Beast show before joining another game? So you know what's so funny? I made a lot of great connections during the Beast games, guys, with a lot of the producers that loved us. Travis and I, dude, they loved Travis and I. Here's the problem with the Beast games, guys. Not the Beast games. With the Mr. Beast franchise and stuff like that. Their turnover is so high. It's such a high stress, high hour environment that, like, people they had the highest turnover in all of North Carolina in a company. So, like, all the people that we made friends with, the producers and whatnot, they're probably all not part of the company anymore. They've probably all moved on to different stuff. But it's a very good kind of like feather in your cap too. You're on Beast Games? No. So I was on Travis and I were on a Mr. Beast episode. 100 sets of twins compete for $250,000. But it was a bit of a unlucky time that we got on the show because it was during the big Mr. Beast drama with certain members of his crew, you know? She's famous, by the way, famous. No, it wasn't even like his fault, guys. It was during that time with the Tyson drama, you know, that person on there with, like, you know, them talking to minors and, like, them getting kicked off the crew and all that stuff, dude. Yeah, so that was that was happening, guys, right when we filmed, by the way. Okay, so the first time we went out there, that was what happened, right? Completely canceled everything, right? They're like, we were all in our hotel. I can tell a story on this, chat. I haven't told a story in forever. So we applied to it, right? And this is really cool, actually. So we applied to the show, and then they got us into a FaceTime call with like 8 other sets of twins and the casting directors. And they basically, what they do is they wanted to find out who was good for content and who wasn't. Their options, I think, were a little bit limited because, again, it is identical twins. You can't really get those as easily as you can for other episodes and stuff like that. And they did like interviews with everybody, and they wanted to see who would be entertaining, who would be fun to talk to and stuff like that. So they ask you questions. And dude, some people were absolutely unhinged in the worst ways possible, guys. Worst ways possible, Chad. Okay. So like, certain twins we met were just insane. Okay. There were some twins that practiced talking in sync. Okay. They would have code words they would say to each other. This is a true story, guys. Like, they would say the word pineapple, right? And if they said that, like, that the code word, right, they'd be like, and they would both at the same time start saying the exact same rehearsed sentence. They're like, I'm so-and-so, and I'm so-and-so. And they both jump in and be like, and we're the da-da-da-da twins. We're so excited to be here. Da-da-da-da-da. It was all in sync. I'm like, guys, how many times did you practice that in the mirror? It was cringy. It was cringe. It was cringe, right? Anyways, so we go on the phone call, right? And there's this casting producer. She's very nice. She was like, okay, guys, so Mr. Beast gives you a credit card with an unlimited budget on it that you could spend for one day. What are you going to buy? What are you going to do? The crazier, the better, right? They want you to go big, right? And this guy goes, yeah, I'd buy a house, small house, just a small house on the beach in Florida. She's like, unlimited budget here. He's like, probably buy like a jet ski too then. You know, if I unlimited, I'd buy a jet ski. And then it goes to Travis and I, right? And I'm like, if I had unlimited budget, I would buy an Olympic-sized pool. I'd fill it up with Jello, and I would find a way to water ski across it at high speeds, right? And then Travis is like, I would buy just a bunch of just crazy stuff, right? Just crazy stuff, dude. And then go to the next person, right? They're like, yeah, I'd probably also buy a house somewhere on the beach, somewhere nice, dude. Nothing crazy, nothing, you know, or just dumb, like really boring stuff. And she's like, okay, if you had a genie that could grant you any wish in the entire world, what would it be? He's like, small house, probably. You know, it's probably small house. She's like, this director could not get them to change their mind, dude. Oh man, it was just crazy. It was crazy, guys. So there was that. Anyway, so when that interview ended, guys, right? When that interview ended, we got a call back like the next day. They were like, you and Travis are in, like 100%. We got you guys in. And they're like, this is so funny. They're like, if you guys know any other twins, please let us know because we need funnier people, right? And we told their friends about it. Our friends Tyler and Cody and Jeremy and John are all twins, friends of ours for a long time. And I felt so bad, guys, because John and Jeremy, one of them slept in and they missed the interview to be on the Mr. Beast show. And my other set of friends, Tyler and Cody, they interviewed, they also got in, right? Because it was also like a free trip just to hang out with each other too. You know, it was a free trip to hang out with the boys, right? And it is kind of crazy, guys. Some of our best friends are also twins. Anyways, so so we get there, right? We fly out to North Carolina. We cancel stream, cancel all of our plans, right? We fly out there. We can't tell anybody what it is either, right? But our chat kind of had an idea what we were already going to be on it, right? And so we get there and we it was so funny, chat. Travis and I almost showed up at the wrong place. Okay, because I get off of the plane and they say, don't tell anybody that you're here for the Mr. Beast show. Okay, we're gonna have undercover people at the airport that you're gonna show up and you're gonna talk to, right? And so we walk up to, like, we see these people. It's like 11:30 at night, by the way, guys. It's 11:30 at night. So there's only like two groups of people, and there's one group. It's like Teachers America, something like that, wherever, some teachers conference or whatever. And Travis and I walk up to the table. We're like, hey, we're here for the event this weekend. And they're like, oh, perfect. Sounds great. What's your name? We're like, oh, Sean and Travis. And they're like, so we don't have you on our list. That's fine. They get our emails. They write all this stuff, dude. They're like, once you get the information down, you're gonna jump on the van and you're gonna go with the other teachers. You're gonna go to the hotel. And I was like, okay, cool. You know, they said teachers, so I was like, teachers, twins, TT, makes sense, right? So we go through this whole process, right? And it's like not quite right, but we're like, okay, I guess they're just really secretive, right? They're really secretive about this. We're like, something feels off, Travis. Something feels off. And then Travis goes up and he's like, is this from Mr. Beast? And they're like, no, this is a teaching retreat for the weekend. We're like, this is a real teacher's event. This is not for the video that's being shot. They're like, no, that's not us. So we almost got into a van to a hotel to hang out with teachers all weekend, apparently. Anyways, we go to the other side of the pickup area, and then we found our people, and they took us there, guys. So then it's also, they didn't mention it, guys, the airport is about an hour and a half to 2 hour drive to get to the Mr. Beast compound. He has a compound, by the way, guys. Okay, it's a legit compound. All right, it is the biggest production company I've ever seen. It's gated off. There's security. There's all this stuff, right? So, but first, they're like, okay, guys, we're gonna take you to this hotel that we bought. So they legit buy a hotel, guys. Okay. There could have been great content. No, it would have been some pretty great content. I kind of wish we went to the teachers because I'll explain later in the story. So we get to this hotel, guys, and it's like a Holiday Inn, like it's something fancy. You know, we get there. the whole place is practically rented out. Like I would say, they probably bought 100 rooms out of like 150 rooms, and we can't tell anybody that we're there for what we're there for, right? And they have a bunch of staff, and then but the problem is we get on the van, right? We get on the van, guys, for an hour and a half. We listen to these twins just kiss up to the staff, guys. The entire ride, you're stuck in a van with other people you do not know, okay? And immediately they all start trying to like strategize, right? Because they have no idea what the video is actually going to be, right? Trust and I kind of had an idea what we thought it was going to be, but we didn't know for sure. They immediately start trying to make as many alliances as humanly possible, right? And so they're going up and down the hall. They're talking to everybody, but they're like fake about it too, you know, like overly fake and overly friendly. They're like, "Hi, it's so nice to meet you. I'm so-and-so. This is my twin so-and-so. It is an honor to meet you. We're so excited to compete with you guys this weekend, dude. We can't wait. But I just want to let you guys know if there's any alliance stuff or anything like that, we should work together. I'll vote for you if you vote for me type of situation, right?" And they just said it to everybody. We're stuck in a van with them the entire time, right? And they're pestering the drivers and the other employees. They're like, "We're so excited to be here, guys. Thank you so much for having us. Can you guys give us any hints on what it's going to be, dude? By the way, I'm so-and-so. If you have any more videos you want us to be in, we're totally available in the video," right? And just on and on and on for an hour and a half. We get to the hotel. Travis and I are exhausted, by the way, okay? You know, after an hour, that roadside tree starting to look real nice. That tree looked like it needed a hug, okay? We get to the hotel, guys. We think finally we can take our bags off. We can chill, right? We can chill, guys. We're exhausted. We just got off a stream that morning, flew out that afternoon, got there at night, turbulence the whole flight, right? We get there, we have to check in, do a big intake process. We have to take our COVID test, right? We have to take COVID tests because obviously if people have COVID, you can't be part of the video, infect everybody else. Everybody's going to get sick. The video's going to get ruined, right? And so we get to our room. I'm going to check the viewer list right now, guys. Give me 1 second. Sometimes they watch. Sometimes they watch, guys. I just want to double check really fast here. They're not here. Okay. So no hate to them. All right, guys. No hate to them. All right. But there's this guy that shows up to our room, guys. Because Travis and I, we're funny. Okay, I guess they just liked us or something like that. They show up to our hotel room. They're like, "Yo, my twin's not here yet. Can I hang out with you guys?" And I was like, "Not really." You know, I want to just, Travis and I did not want to be social at all, right? We were so tired and exhausted from the car trip and everything. And we're like, but we don't make enemies right away, dude. And he's like, "All right, bet." Anyways, I texted some friends. They're all going to come up. We're going to hang out together. And I was like, we haven't even got our COVID tests back yet, right? Like, you guys could have COVID. I don't want anybody showing up at our hotel room, right? Anyways, so eventually he leaves, right? And then our friends Tyler and Cody, who we're best friends with, guys, like they're some of our best friends, right? They show up, right? And we're like, "Okay, you guys can come to our room, right? Like they can hang out with us, guys, from a distance, right? From a distance, because we're still making sure that we're not trying to get each other COVID if we have it, right? And our rooms, I guess, had a thin wall or something like that, because the guy hears us talking, right? In the other room. And he comes in and he starts asking us about the conversations that we were having together. And I was like, so I knew 100% this guy was listening in, like, against the door to what we were talking about or something, dude, which was crazy, dude. Anyways, it gets worse, Chad. It gets worse, dude. So we hang out. We're like, whatever, dude. It's fine. You know, make some friends while you can, type of thing, right? Then the crowd shows up, guys, okay? These two guys, all right? When I say I have never met bigger kiss-ups in my entire life, I mean it, okay? I mean this from the bottom of my heart. These guys were manic, guys, about just making friends with everybody because they thought surely there's going to be some type of voting situation where you have to be like social, okay? So they went to every single hotel room. And they made a group chat, everything, right? They were like, "Guys, we should hang out. I'm so-and-so. This is my twin so-and-so." Same thing. Fake thing, guys. Fake. Completely fake, guys. So they're the overly, "Hi, I'm this guy. Da, 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 da. It's so nice to meet you guys. Anyways, if there's any voting, you vote for me. That's the guy. That's the team, right?" And I tell you, and it was awful, guys, right? Anyways, so we get a message from we get an email and they're like, "Hey guys, this is a twin video. This is a twin video. Yeah." They're like, "Hey guys, just a heads up, there might be a delay. Right? Some stuff happened or whatever." Then we find out, guys, on Twitter is that drama, you know, with members of a member of the crew was, you know, caught talking to an underage guy or whatever, which is obviously horrible, right? Really awkward situation. And so the next morning, They're like, hey guys, so sorry about this. We're canceling the shoot this weekend, okay? We're gonna film it again in 2 weeks. So you're all gonna get back on these buses. You're all gonna go back to the airport. We're gonna pay you. By the way, guys, they paid us exceptionally well. They paid us $2,000, by the way, okay? I think it was $1,000 per weekend we were there, which is really nice, okay? Why does one of your eyebrows look darker? It's just the lighting. And so they pay us $1,000 for the weekend, which I'm like, that's pretty nice, right? And they were really nice to Travis and I, especially because they knew that we were streamers. They were like, Bonsai, let us know next time we fly you out. Like, we'll get you the latest flight out imaginable. That way you guys can stream during the daytime and then you guys can hop on a flight and get there, right? So at least we're getting paid, right? People are on the buses livid, right? Because they have a guaranteed invite back the next shoot, right? The next shoot, they have a guaranteed invite there again. And they're like, I'm not coming back. I can't believe they would do this to us. They just wasted our time. I took off work this weekend for this. I'm like, buddy, you got paid $1,000 for a day and a half of you just sitting there. You know, you did nothing, right? You got fed food, all that stuff, right? Have you ever thought about selling the rights to this story to a movie studio? There's nothing there. It's not that interesting of a story, right? And it gets crazier, guys. Okay, it gets crazier. Okay, I won't go into the story of the actual event, right? But anyways, the next time we fly out, right? Travis and I get a flight at like 8 o'clock at night, so we arrive at like midnight. Okay, midnight. We're practically the only people on this bus. Really chill ride the whole way there, dude. The people that worked there were really cool with Travis and I. And they're actually, it was really cool. They're like, dude, if you guys want to get more videos, you guys are really funny. You guys could probably get like more content, which I need to start applying for that. Anyways, she's like, I'm not gonna tell you guys whatever it's gonna be, right? And so we get there, we check in, right? The same twins from earlier, guys. The same ones, the guys that were like, guys, so great to meet you. Be my friend, right? They're back. They're like making rounds, trying to make sure they meet every single person, yada, yada, yada. They make a group chat. And it's so funny to me too, guys, okay? It's so funny to me because the cliques hated each other, right? They're like, that's my best friend. That person walks away, right? They're like, guys, by the way, if there's any votes, we're voting that person out. They were on a reality TV show. They're already rich, right? They're asking people like questions. They're asking people questions, chat, about what they do for work. They're trying to field if they have money or not already to vote them out because they're jealous of them or something like that. This one girl was like, oh yeah, I've got like, she's like, I'm pretty well off. They're like, yeah, we're gonna be voting her off. She said she's well off, dude. We're gonna vote her off first. Which again, they have no idea what the actual challenges are gonna be in the first place, right? Anyways, just so annoying, guys. So both of them were backstabbers? Oh, all of them were backstabbers. That was every set of twins we met was backstabbers, guys. Every single one, dude. One set of twins tried to sleep with us. That was really weird too. You know, that was awkward. They were like, hey, you guys like to party? And I was like, we're at a hotel for a video shoot. They're like, we love to party. So if you guys want to party with us, we could do that. And I'm like, no, thank you. Please don't talk to me ever again. You know, this is weird, right? Man, they just have that way too much energy. Yeah, no, it was bad. It was bad, Rabbit. Okay, in a weird way. You missed out, brother. Not a chance, guys. Not a chance. They're like 45 at least. Okay, good as well. For multitude of other reasons, Chad. Anyways. So the actual shoot day comes up, right? And we get paired up nearby those two twins. Okay, not the sleeping ones, the other ones, the really annoying ones, right? And these guys are kissing up like crazy. When I say this, guys, I mean like just insane amounts. Every employee, guys, that walks by, they have to talk to them. They're like, dude, so excited to be here for the shoot today. And this is every time, guys. This is the same conversation every time. So excited to be here today, guys. Can you give us like any hints on what it's gonna be like? Is there gonna be like voting involved? Is it gonna be like any is it gonna be more like challenge based stuff? Or is it gonna be more like that? Dude, I think this is so cool, man. I'm really excited. Anyways, yeah, I do some content on the side as well myself. So I know what's going on. I know how to make some good content, right? And they're like, anyways, if you guys need anybody to help out in the challenges, like set up or anything like that, we're there. We can help you guys out, right? Just nonstop, right? And all the Mr. Beast people are told not to talk to you, right? They're all in like these black outfits, like black bandanas, glasses, hoods, shirts, shoes, everything's black. They're not supposed to talk to you, right? There's no clocks, there's nothing in this situation, right? And then one annoying thing, guys, one thing I didn't like, chat, is the bathroom situation, okay? Because beforehand, they're like, all right, everybody go to the bathroom because we don't know how long it's gonna be until the next bathroom break, right? because it was the cubes, right? It was the cube thing you could put into a cube and you have to stay inside of there. And so, which is whatever, dude. I do not like going to the bathroom around people, okay? I'm not a fan of it, guys. I'll say it, dude. I'm a shy peer, okay? And it was just really awkward, dude, because like basically there was a line of like 100 guys all waiting to go to the bathroom at once, right? And it's just one bathroom or whatever, and there's like 3 urinals in a stall. Awkward, right? Awkward. And of course, like everybody has to use the stall, right? Shared urinals, guys. Not it's kind of, dude. It was awkward already on that, dude. But yeah, no, the people probably knew they were just the kiss ups, right? And then it gets worse, guys. Then it gets worse, chat. Okay, so we get put into the cubes, okay? And these awesome guys, we were like pretty good friends with. Like we were getting along really, really well with these two guys. They were super chill. They were super fun. They get put next to us, right? Because Travis and I were on the edge. There's a cube next to us and a cube after that, right? The guys that were next to us get moved. They get moved, guys, because they had pink hair, and they actually made it almost all the way to the end. They had pink hair, and they were like, oh, these guys are really good for, like, you know, visual content. Let's put them towards the front, right? So they trade them out, right? Because they trade them out, guys. Guess who? Guess which twins get switched out with the twins that we were friends with, guys? Get put in the box right next to us. Them. All right, guys, we're just gonna call them them, okay? Those 2 guys get put next to us, and brother, oh, they drove me crazy, guys, because now we're in the challenge, right? We're in the cube, so we're getting set up, dude. They don't stop talking to every single person that walks by, and us, okay? Which is fine. They can talk to us, right? But Travis and I were like, we're gonna get these guys out if we can, right? Or whatever. So no, at first, right? We were like, I don't know about these guys, but then there's like these little holes. There's like a little hole in each wall. And they're like, hey, Bonsai, come here. They're like, listen to us, okay? We should work together, okay? Because obviously it's going to be a lot of challenges. We should work together to see how we can make it as far as possible, right? And I was like, you know what? Strategically, it makes a lot of sense, right? Makes a lot of sense. We should do that, okay? So I was like, sure, let's do it, right? So we start doing the challenges. Things go on. And there's this challenge that you have to memorize colors, which I can actually should I just pull up the video for you guys? I'll have Mr. Beast explain it to you guys, okay? I'll just show you guys. Let's see here. That is so Photoshop. Okay. Yes.
This is an interesting strategy.
Where's it at?
This is bad.
Okay.
Let's work together to pass this video.
Hold on. Okay. So this is the challenge, guys, that Travis and I actually broke. We broke this challenge, by the way. We legitimately broke this challenge, chat.
Work together to memorize the order of the colors and enter them on your tablet. If you enter them correctly,
it flashes like different colors.
If you enter the colors incorrectly, you're eliminated.
Oh gosh, I'm low-key scared.
I'm gonna start you off easy. For the first round, the pattern is.
So yeah, it was pretty chill, right? So it's like this.
Yellow.
Enter the order you saw them into your tablet.
Blue, yellow, green, yellow.
So that's kind of what you have to do, right? You just plug it in your
interesting. Is some teams are actually sharing information.
Those twins, by the way, these guys were the ones we originally sat next to. These guys were great, okay? These guys were super, super nice twins. Loved them to death, man. They were really, really cool.
Each other.
I think we
right?
got it.
Did you get it? Walk it in.
If it's wrong, it's wrong, yeah. I love you.
So yeah,
love you
okay,
too.
ready?
3 pairs.
Like that. Oh, actually, this is the twins we lost to, by the way, guys. We lost those 2 guys. So anyways, you have to memorize colors, right? And you're in, as you guys can see, chat, you're in these cubes, right?
Entered the sequence incorrectly.
One second.
Their cubes red.
So you're in these cubes, right? These plexiglass cubes. So I broke the game. Guys. All right. Y'all should have got more screen time. I'm cool with not having it. It's fine. So we're in these plexiglass tubes and there's these colors flashing, right? And I'm terrible at memorization. Okay. So I knew I was cooked immediately, right? So what I did, I was like, wait a minute. Genius idea hits me, right? So I lick my finger, right? Weird, I know. I lick my finger, guys, and I write the color combination on the wall, okay? And so that's what we do every single time, Chad. Every time they would flash more colors, it'd be 3 colors, then 6 colors, then 9, then 12, then 15. Every single time, I just lick my finger, I'd write it on the plexiglass wall, and then I would like fog, I'd go like that, fog up the glass. Because you know when you put a little smiley face on your window of a car, and you fog it up, you can see the smiley face, right? So when I fog up the glass, I can see the color combination written in letters, right? Genius, right? Problem is, I did it too early. I did it way too early, guys, because everybody starts catching on, right? Everybody starts seeing me. They're like, wait a minute, this guy's a genius, right? Everybody else starts licking their fingers and writing on the wall eventually because the problem was this challenge was supposed to last 30 minutes. Because of me, guys, it lasted way longer, right? They even like brought the camera crew over. They're like, Mr. Beast is like in front of our cube, like, this guy just figured if he writes on the wall, it'll work, right? They cut it out of the video because they didn't want other people to learn that strategy for future videos if they're in a cube. So they actually cut that part out of the video. But they're like, that is genius, right? So here's the thing though, guys. I'm writing the color combination on the wall over and over and over, right? And it gets to the point where it's 30 colors long. All right, 30 colors in a row, okay? The problem is I can't see. So I write my letters on the wall, right? Problem is, guys, one line of my letters, okay, let's say it's just red, green, blah, 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 right? It got crossed with another one, okay? Like half my letters started like colliding and I didn't know which line was which anymore, okay? So I was basically, they got smushed together and I lost it. And I was like, rip me, dude, we're out of here, right? So Travis and I type in as much as we can. And by the way, we helped the guys next to us and a lot of people, other people like figure out what the color combination was. And we're like, guys, we don't know what the last like 6 are, right? We don't know what the last 6 colors are. Can you guys tell us the last 6 that you guys got were, right? Because they already locked theirs in. And the guys next to us, the really annoying ones, okay? They were like, I don't know if we're allowed to share answers. We've been sharing answers to them like the entire time. We've been telling them what the combination was the entire time, right? They're like, oh guys, the staff members just walked by. I don't think we're supposed to share answers. And I was like, yeah, you are. We've been doing it the entire time, right? Like right? And they would not share it with us. They would not tell us. They were trying to get us out. We could tell, right? And they were mad at us too because the Mr. Beast crew, all the guys like Chandler, Mac, Tariq, and Mr. Beast kept coming over to our cube to like interviewing us and stuff like that. And every time they would walk over to us, guys, they would literally, you know that little hole in the wall we were talking about earlier? They would press their faces up against the hole in the wall and they would go, Jimmy, Mr. Beast, what's up, brother? Like that, like during our interviews. So half of our interviews, guys, didn't even make it in the video because those guys were just talking in the background the entire time and making like weird faces and stuff like that, which is annoying, right? But anyways, they wouldn't share the combination for the last 6. Travis and I were like, GG's, it's over, right? And Travis like, dude, tell us what the combination is. Tell us what the combination is. And they wouldn't do it. So Travis is just, he's like, forget it, right? Reaches over through the hole in the wall, tilts their iPad over to our cube, looks at the combination, goes, red, blue, yellow, green, Sean. And we type it in. We just looked at their iPad. We're like, you can't hide it from us anymore, right? And because Travis got a really long arm, just tilts it over. And he's like, we lock it in, we pass it. And we're like, you guys are absolutely cooked now, right? We're not, you guys are dead to us now, right? And so it was great. Like, shout out to Travis, okay? Then though, here's what the bad part happens, guys, okay? So we're in these cubes, all right? And again, no hate, all right? I'm sure this is just a small, slight error they're gonna fix later on. We're in these cubes, guys. You can't leave the cube, otherwise you get taken out, okay? Here's the problem, all right? Here's the issue, chat. Bathroom. There are no bathrooms inside of these cubes, okay? There's no bathroom here, chat. So if you have to go to the bathroom, they will wheel a porta potty on your iPad. You've got a little bathroom button, right? And so they'll wheel a porta potty over to your room and you can go to the bathroom, right? It is what it is. It's a game show, guys. You've got to do some uncomfortable things, right? Here's the problem, guys. I'm a 6'2" man, all right? I'm 6'2" tall, all right? The bathrooms, the porta potties were made for kindergartners, I'm pretty sure, okay? The bathrooms were not my size, Chad, okay? So I try to go to the bathroom eventually, but then it hits me, guys. I have to go number 2, okay? I have to go number 2 pretty bad. But this was, okay, a normal porta potty, not an issue, right? Not an issue, guys, okay? These porta potties were a little weird, okay? They're a little weird, guys. I'd never seen a porta potty like this before, and I hope they do not have those anymore. But it was a porta potty with a bowl at the bottom that you flush, okay? This bowl was not very big, Okay, it was not a very big bowl, guys. All right, I want to stress that right now. It's not a very big bowl, guys. Okay, 2 problems. Number 1, I hadn't gone to the bathroom in a couple days, guys. Okay, I've been constipated for a few days, chat. All right, we've been eating not very good food for a while. Okay, and it flushes down into a compartment down below. So I was like, why don't you just have an open compartment? But that's just me, right? Anyways, so so I'm like, I do not think the amount of business I am about to drop into this bowl can be contained in this bowl, right? And then 2, I was like, you know what? Forget it. I'm just gonna try, right? I try sitting down in this porta potty, guys, right? Okay? I'm gonna try to see if I can explain this to you guys where you can see it. All right? Oh, let me lower my desk a little bit, guys, so you can explain my problem here. Okay? So I sit down, right, in this porta potty, and then I realize something. I can't close the door because my knees are in the doorway. My knees, chat, literally, no matter what I did, if I spread them out, put them in, my knees were, my thighs were too long, and I couldn't sit down and close the door at the same time, essentially, right? And so Travis, being the saint that he is, he's like, dude, look, I'll stand in front of the door, right? I'll try to close it as much as I can for you. You just go, right? And I'm like, dude, there's a million cameras here. They're gonna see, right? Like, this is not it. That's when you hover poop. I mean, apparently, I don't want to miss either, though. I don't be that guy that misses, right? And so I'm like, come on, dude. And I'm like, forget it. I'm just gonna hold it and hope that it passes, right? Done it before, right? And so I just don't go to the bathroom, and I'm like, and so Travis and I are exhausted. It had been like 11 hours of filming. I had to go to the bathroom so badly, and so I'm like, you know what? Let's leave, guys, because I'm not gonna make this, dude. I'm straight up just not gonna make it. And Squatty Potty would have been clutch. I actually have one in my house now, and it's a game changer. I'll say it right now. And so Travis and I were like, okay, let's just leave on the next challenge, right? Let's lose the next challenge, but like let's make some good content out of it, right? And so, it was basically this challenge. You get paired up against a set of twins, okay? Against a set of twins, chat. And you're stacking blocks on. So you know, like a serving. Sorry, the words are hard right now. You know a serving tray, chat. Actually, I'll just have Mr. Beast explain it. All right, I'll Mr. Beast explain it all for you. Let's see. Okay, this is the next challenge, guys. And Travis and I, again, we're gonna leave no matter what because I have to poop so unbelievably badly. And Travis got a crazy headache, yada yada yada. Right?
72 pairs of you now remain.
That was a pretty exciting moment, though, getting through that part.
Olympics.
All right. All right.
Half of you pay very close attention.
So this is the hard part here, chat. This is the hard part here, okay?
This is where things get in.
We got a little screwed. We got a little screwed here, chat, okay? And it's not anybody's fault. It's literally just an accident, you know? So this next game, you have blocks of cubes, okay? And you have to stack them on a serving tray. One person's blindfolded, the other person's holding the serving tray, right? I'll have them explain it. I'll have them explain it, guys.
Yes, it's going to be cutthroat. Wow. Everyone, pull the curtain off of the blocks.
These blocks.
Okay, Feastables cubes stacking something.
One of you in your cube is going to put on a blindfold. The other
this is actually a really clever idea, though. This is a good game.
Who's wearing the blindfold has to stack all 10 cubes on the tray. The twin holding the tray will then have to move the completed tower down
without
on the
it falling, dude. This is a hard one.
If you drop even one of the cubes, I don't got it. You and your twin are both eliminated.
Do you want to hold it or stack? I'll hold it. I'll stack.
Dude, it wasn't actually nerve-wracking. It was a really hard challenge.
You'll be competing against your neighbor, and only one set of twins will be moving on.
So you're literally competing against people, which we wanted to fight those guys next to us so bad. We were like so excited, but we didn't, chat. We got paired up against the nicest set of twins.
I'm sick.
We'll start with this.
We got really excited at first.
3, 2,
let me see if we can find it. Because we fall on this one.
Go to the left.
We want to get revenge, right? We want to get revenge of this challenge, chat. We were super excited for it. But they pair us up against the nicest guys in the world, okay? These two guys, they're younger. They were like in college. They were very nice guys, but like they also didn't come. We from getting to meet them a little bit earlier, they didn't come from a lot, right? Like they really needed the money like a lot more than we did at that point, right? And so Travis and I were like, okay, this is the challenge to get out on, right? Because if we lose, they get to go on, right? But we're obviously gonna make it, you know, entertaining and fun and stuff like that. But Travis and I were like, we're gonna lose this one because if it was the other set of twins, Travis and I would have died before we lost that game.
To the left.
King.
Let me see it.
Completely relies on your communication as twins.
This one we lose, though.
Opponents already have 4 stacked.
Oh god.
Gentle.
Stack
Let's see if we can find it.
the finished tower to
We
the
got
podium.
1 second of screen
The
time.
wobbly lad.
This is the most important moment of his life.
I don't even know how anybody even... I'm gonna be real, chat. How do you stack 10 of those without that falling over? Only like 6 people did it. Also, it's a race too. Yeah, so first people that stack 10 and do that win. Here's the other problem that happened though, guys. So these 2 girls, where were they? They're later on in the show, guys. They're later on. Them, guys.
And in the final moments,
These ladies were actually insane. Okay? They were legitimately insane, chat. And I would say as like a cool way. They were actually a little unstable, I think. Okay? That's Stacy. That's Tracy. What you can't see right here, guys, is their third sister, Crazy. Okay? They were not the ones that want to sleep with us, guys. Thank goodness. They were nuts the entire time. They were just smacking their heads against the wall, right? Screaming at the other set of twins to lose so they could move on. And it worked, by the way. It actually did work, guys. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can go find that part of the video, dude. Oh my gosh. They were insane.
Taking a lot. I think we buzzer beat this thing.
I don't know if they like...
less than 20 seconds left for this.
So, by the way, there was no time limit on the challenge, but they refused to stack any blocks, so they had to put a time limit, which really screwed us over too. Because if you had a lot of time, you could do it, but if you didn't have a lot of time, you would make mistakes.
Wait, I can grab another block. Do we need another block? Go straight.
So you gonna go for the win?
Yeah, we are.
Hurry. Straight to the left.
All right, come.
Feels so bad for these 2 guys right here. I don't even know how they survived that. Also, guys, so here's the problem, okay? And I'm making excuses here, chat, all right? So our cubes got dropped, unfortunately, before the production thing happened, right? So you know how they're all squares, right? Travis and I had 2 cubes that had like dents in them, like large dents in them, chat. So they didn't exactly stack super well on each other, and that plays in later. But eventually ours fall over, and it's a GG, dude. It's you. I mean, we're gonna leave no matter what there, so it kind of worked out for the best.
You guys won.
No way.
Nobody wanted them to move on because we had waited 45 minutes for them to complete their challenge, guys. 45 minutes for them to complete theirs.
But these games were only getting more intense as the challenge went on.
It's Travis. That was it. That was when we lost, guys. And then, luckily though, again, the guys next to us thanked us like not the guys next to us, the really nice ones. They thanked us profusely, you know, for losing essentially. And but it was crazy, man. It was crazy. Also, this was all during a hurricane. So they had to wrap up production in like literally literally in 2 days. So we had to go as fast as humanly possible on a lot of the challenges. It was like boom, 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 you know? But all in all, dude, it was a really cool experience. I want to say that right now, chat. It was a very cool experience. They make it about as fair as you possibly can, but it was crazy. You look so happy to lose. Yeah, you guys want to see my face on this, chat? Look at how happy I am when I lose. Hold on, let me find it real quick. Let me see if I can find it, chat. I literally am like smiling, like when I get knocked down.
But these games were only getting more intense as the challenge went on.
Yeah, look at it. Oh, we're so sad. Travis is over the moon. Travis is like, yeah. Because literally the only thing on our mind is we get to go to the bathroom. We literally get to go to the bathroom, guys. Also, it was before your hair transplant, so we could tell who was who before the... Dude, my hair was... Dude, Travis had he still has such good hair. My hair was so, like, down bad, you could literally see it. Like, it was cooked. It was cooked. But yeah, we were like, dude, we get to go poop now. Fantastic, you know? So we weren't too mad at all, chat. We were not mad at all, losing one bit. No sweat off my back, dude. I was like, oh, no, I get to go home, you know? But, like, if I ever was in a Mr. Beast video again, dude, I would try my absolute heart out again, dude. I would try out as hard as humanly possible. But I'd be cutthroat about it, for sure. The one thing I did learn, though, in a Mr. Beast game show, guys, if you're ever on it and they offer you guaranteed money, take it. Just take the money immediately. Because there's no other way. There's no other way, guys. Like, if you don't take the money, you're actually crazy for that. And you came home with a free Tesla. I would take a free Tesla, 100%. 100%, man. I did make him a deal, dude. I was like, we had a funny thing. It almost worked, too. We were like, tell Mr. Beast I'll challenge him to a push-up contest that if I can do between 200 to 300 push-ups, and if I do between 200 to 300 push-ups, he has to give me a Lamborghini. or whatever. And they're like, really? You could do that? And I was like, yeah, I can. And they're like 200 to 300 push-ups. And I was like, yeah, you guys decide how many, right? And they're like, okay, we'll come back, right? And then they got busy with some other stuff, whatever. And they came back, they're like, are you really gonna do that? And I was like, guys, I was gonna do 3 push-ups and say that is between 2 to 300 push-ups, you know? It would have been good. It would have been good content. Would have been good content, dude. But I'll save that for later. I'll save it for later, dude. Make sure to take fiber before Mr. Beast event. Dude, next time I'm bringing in Pepto-Bismol to plug myself up. You know, that's my next goal. So now back to your question that started the story, dude. Can you contact anybody to get back on another Mr. Beast game show? I think so. I actually think so. Probably could. I could probably reach out to a couple people and see. But who knows, man? Who knows? If I did do one though, I would want to do I wouldn't want to do a competition where I'm going against 100 people. I want to do a competition where I'm like locked underwater for 100 days or something like that. You know, like one of those crazy videos like you're locked in a bunker for 100 days. Those are the videos I would love to be a part of. I don't think I would want to do a competition where I'm going against 100 different people, because it does come down a lot to just luck at that point. It really comes down a lot to luck. I would want to do like an endurance challenge more than anything else. Let's see. That'd be good content for that, dude. I feel like we would be. Travis and I, what we would do, Travis and I already talked about it. I would Travis would stay behind and just stream full time, and I would go do the competition. And like he's like, the longer you're gone, the better, because that just means you're winning more money. You know what I mean? So that would be the goal at the end of the day, man. Maybe a show against each other. See, that's the thing though. I don't think we could do it if Travis and I both had to leave though. That's the hard part, guys. If we both have to leave, then we wouldn't be streaming for like a month to 2 months, even 100 days. You know, so it would basically kill our streaming career if we did that, you know? Tell chat you're getting surgery or something. Yeah. Guys, I'm getting a BBL. I'll see you in 3 months, okay? I'll see you in exactly 100 days. Host your own show? Yeah, see, I don't have the money for that right now, guys. I just spent all my own money this week. The challenges are that long, dude. Yeah, the challenges go up to like 100 days usually. Like, there was one video, guys. I think one of the best videos he ever did, dude, was he did a video where 2 complete strangers were locked in a room for 100 days with nothing. Like, it was like they had I think it was like for $500,000. Just put the body pillow up, dude. Now we're talking. Yeah. You're right. You know what? You're not wrong there. You're not wrong there. But yeah, it would be a good time, man. I think my favorite video though was locked in a room with a stranger for 100 days. Was that the video? Yeah, this one, dude. This one, guys. This was such a good video.
I built a massive isolation chamber.
Look at this room. Would you guys do this, chat? 100 days, random stranger with you. Would you stay for 100 days, chat? This is his best video ever. I'll be super real, guys. One of his best videos he's ever done. Easily one of the most entertaining things I've ever witnessed, dude. So, okay, second question, guys. Okay, second question, chat. The most recent video he just did. 30 days
Take off your blindfold.
Chained to your ex. 30 days chained to your ex, guys. Would you do that one? Your ex of multiple years, by the way. Multiple year ex, chat. Trapped in a room with him for 30 days. By the way, you have a chain that you're chained to each other, by the way. You're chained to each other, and the chain gets shorter every single day. Joke's on him. I don't have an ex. There's that one, right? And then it gets this one gets even tougher, guys. This one gets even tougher here. You ready for this one, chat? Where's it at? Hold on. Let me pull up the hardest one I think out of all of them, chat. Okay, and this is not my favorite video of his, guys. I'll be real, dude. But it's not his fault. I think it was the contestants were very good.
Take off your blind.
Stranded 30 days. 30 days, guys, with 5 of your exes. 30 days, chat, where you're stranded in a forest with 5 of your ex-girlfriends together. Now, this video was insane, by the way, guys. This video is insane, dude, okay? And I get the idea. I get the idea, guys, all right? It's a great idea at first. The problem was these girls had zero competitive sense at all, dude. Zero competitive sense at all, chat, okay? Half of them weren't very good on camera, okay? But it's not everybody can be. Here's the thing, guys, okay? So here's the premise of this video, all right? And the thing that blows my mind, guys, all right? So it's 30 days, and every 5 days, the guy, right? The guy that dated all these girls, the guy eliminates one girl every 5 days, okay? So at day 5, he eliminates her. Day 10, he eliminates her. Day 15, day 20, until it's the last girl standing, right? And at the end, the last girl standing and the guy split $250,000, okay? Right? $250,000, guys. You could split it each. So you basically each get, was it $250,000? Pretty sure it was. Yes, 250 grand, Chad. $250,000. So you get $125,000 if you can just get along with your ex for a month, okay? That's the premise of the story, guys, all right? Here's the deal. Here's the deal, guys, all right? The girls were given a secret. At the end of the 30 days, they could steal all the money if they wanted to. They could either split it with him or steal all the money. I think it actually goes up to $300,000 in the end, right? Okay, $300,000, Chad. $300,000. They're told us on day 1, by the way. They're told us day 1, you can take all the money from him if you play your cards right. Okay? Okay? That is not fair. I mean, it is what it is. I think it's mainly to punish the guy at this point, right? And yeah, which sucks for the guy, right? So here's the deal. The guy doesn't know, by the way. The guy does not know that they can steal the money, okay? So the guy, the entire video, does not care about talking to these girls at all. He just built a shelter the entire time, okay? The girls, again, the girls are essentially competing against each other for $300,000, okay? Easy enough, right? Easy enough, guys. Makes sense, okay? Here's the part that blows my mind, chat. Does anybody want $300,000? Chat? Does anybody here want $3,000, chat? Anybody here, guys? That's a $10,000 a day, by the way, in case you want to break that down, guys. Anybody here want $300,000? Yeah? These girls are like, hey, so this girl right here was his latest girlfriend, okay? Was his latest girlfriend, guys. He cheated on her on national TV, by the way, guys, okay? He cheated on her on national TV. So these girls are like, you know what? We don't want the money. We want her to get all the money, okay? We want her to get all the money. And so we're all going to self-eliminate ourselves throughout the show and make sure that she stays in so she can steal the $300,000, okay? Which, you know what? Girl's girl, all right? That's pretty dope, okay? Here's the problem, okay, guys? At the same time, if I'm one of those girls, dude, I don't think I'm going to be giving up $300,000 that easily, you know? I'm sorry you got cheated on, but I feel like you would also want that money too, you know? Was there a clause in they can't split the money? They can't split the money. One girl gets all the money. One girl gets every single dime in this competition, okay? Right? So I feel like at this point though, guys, it sounds like you probably cheated on the other girls too. Probably guys. So all these girls, right, are like, we're gonna self-sacrifice and make this guy hate us so he eliminates us, and then she could stay in the competition. Okay? Now that's fine, guys. You know, you do you, right? You do you, guys, okay? Okay, it will be cathartic for everybody involved, right? For sure, guys. Here's the problem. All right, guys? The girl that they're all trying to keep in the show does not try to stay in the show at all, by the way, okay? Because basically, if you're this girl, right? If you're this girl, your entire job is to make the guy like you for 30 days, and then you can steal all of his money, right? You can steal all of his money, guys, which, you know, how do you feel about it, right? You can steal all of his money if you just stay there for 30 days. Make the guy like you for 30 days, chat, right? That's it, okay? You can just, you know, did she know they want her to stay in, guys? Yeah, they all discuss it as a team. They all discuss, like, hey, we're going to keep you in. We're going to eliminate ourselves. You just need to make him not vote you out. That's essentially it. As long as you're still in, that's good, okay? So that girl, all right, race title, sees world's shortest yapping stream. Okay, I know, Veggie, I know. Okay, I explain this, guys, because I'm just baffled by this. Okay, I'm baffled by this, chat. All right, so the whole time, like, so at the end of 5 days, they get these little hearts, and he smashes their heart, and whichever heart he smashes, they lose. Okay, right?
Smashing one of the 2 hearts, or delay that till day 25, and we do a challenge.
Where's it at? Let me try to find it. Let me try to find one of the eliminations. So he basically says, he's okay, all right, so this is the girl that's trying to steal the money from him, right? This other girl is a homie. The whole time, she's the homie. She's trying to help this girl out to stay in the competition. She's like, yo, you gotta be nicer to him, otherwise he's going to eliminate you for making him look bad, right? If you want to make the whole 30 days, this is what needs to be happening, right? This girl straight up refuses. She's like, no, because, okay, and again, guys, this is one of those things that it's like, oh, it's tough, right? It's tough. So he's like, hey, I want to keep you in, right? He's like, I want to keep you in the competition because I feel bad for what happened in the past. You know, our breakup wasn't good, yada, yada, yada. He's like, but I want you to say that we're both equally imperfect people. All right, chat? I don't know what that means. It's some weird therapy mumbo jumbo manipulation thing he was trying to do, right? He's like, if you say that we're both equally imperfect people, then I'll keep you on the show, right? So then I'm like, okay. I'm like on the girl's side here. I'm like, I would never want to say that either, right? I wouldn't want to say that, guys, because obviously that's just. But would you just say it to get it over with, right? And then like steal his, because again, at the end of the days, guys, you're stealing his money, right? You're stealing his $300,000. Would you guys say it so you can steal the 300 grand? Because he's like, if you don't say it, I'm voting you out. If you don't say it, guys, I'm voting you out. If you do say it, I'm gonna keep it to the end. I would 100% say it. I don't care who I have to say that to, guys. I would 100% for another 10 days. For 10 days, if I just had to say that for once out of 10 days, dude, yeah. Screw it. Yeah, screw it later. Right? Later, you're gonna get the ultimate revenge eventually, right? The ultimate goal, right? The ultimate goal, guys, is that you say that, you stay in the competition, and then you steal the money, right? That's it. And at the end, I'd say money is my flaw. Yeah, exactly. Like my equally imperfect thing is I want to start taking your money, dude, right? Should have been smushing it up, dude, right? 10 days, guys, okay? Think of it this way, Chad. If she says it, for the next 10 days, she's making $30,000 a day. If she just says that, right? So, and then at the very end, you'd be like, we're both equally imperfect people, and that's why I'm stealing your $300,000. Boom, right? Easy, right? She's like, I'm not doing it. She's like, I'm not going to say it to you. I'm not going to say it to you, right? She's like, refuses. And he keeps asking her. He gives her 3 days to say it. He's like, in the next 3 days, you just have to say it one time, and then I'll keep you in. She never does, right? And so she's like, I'm going to tell him that I'm taking his money at the end. Because the guy, again, he knows there's a secret, but he doesn't know what the secret is, okay? He doesn't know what the secret is, chat. But he knows there is a secret because Mr. Beast told him, right? So he's like, I'm gonna, I'm just gonna, because also if he leaves, nobody gets the money, right? So if he finds out that they're stealing the money, he could just leave and nobody gets anything, right? So like that's another big thing, guys. Again, that's another big thing about this competition. If he goes, nobody wins, right? And she messed up the others too, guys, as well. Yeah, she got the other girls eliminated, and she's still not she's not playing the game anymore, dude. She's not playing the game, and I get it. Like she's obviously heated against this guy. But like, you got to play the game. 3 other girls took the fall for you at this point, right? And so this girl starts to realize it. She's like, yo, because also this girl, not nice. Not nice to this girl, dude. She does not care about this girl at all. And you could tell. Like, you could literally tell from the get-go. She has no likeness towards this girl. Like, she could not care less if this girl. She just hates this guy so much that's like all consuming, right? It's all consuming. She hates this guy. This girl starts to pick it up though. She's like, whoa, like this is kind of, she's like, I'm starting to realize that you don't really care if I'm here or not, right? I think she even asked her, she's like, do you even care that I'm here right now, like doing this? Like, do you care? She's like, I don't care actually, or whatever. She basically just tells her like she is just here for her, right? So homegirl wakes up, okay, sleeper cell. She's like, all right, I gotta play for me now, right? So this girl, she's like, look, you know what? I obviously know that this girl is probably going to toss it by the end. She's going to get us all like, we're all going to lose if she's in this. So she's like, you know what? I'm going to play for me, guys. So this girl, this ex, she tells the guy, she's like, yo, just ahead. Oh, also, guys, she wins the competition. There's like a competition for like, you have to hit like these targets.
Popular mobile game with multiple gameplays in the world.
Just don't talk for a second, please.
Okay. It's actually kind of dope, dude. She hits 3 crossbow targets in a row.
Oh, she did it! She
right?
did it!
Wins an extra $50,000, right? So it goes from $250,000 to $300,000 now, okay? Price pool is 300 grand, chat. $300,000. And you can tell at this exact moment, it clicks. It clicks, guys. She's like, I gotta win this competition now, right? That's $300,000 that she can have, okay? So, and again, she also is really good. I think the guy shot 1 target. She hits 2 targets in a row, right? Pretty cool. Hear me out. This is probably all staged. No, dude, no. That's the thing, guys. I'll say this right now beyond a shadow of a doubt. The Mr. Beast challenge videos when it involves other people, the most fair thing of all time. It is literally, they have people there that are like third party to make sure there's no cheating and there's no bias at all. It's like the most, and people won't believe me probably on that, but it is the most fair competitions. Anyways, so clicks in her head. She's like, I gotta win this competition. She's like, I got a shot now, right? So she talks to homegirl, right? And then, where's it at? Where's it at? Yeah. So she's like, we gotta talk, right? This girl, she's like, we need to have a little powwow from girl to girl. She's like, you gotta lock in. What are you doing? Our whole goal was to get you to the end, but it doesn't seem like you want to go to the end. And she's like, you suck. Like, not that much or whatever. But she's basically like, I don't care if you're here or what happens, right? I'm just here to get revenge on the guy, right? So she's like, you know what? I should start looking out for number one, right? I should start looking for myself because I got rent to pay at the end of the month, right? So she's like, yo, we got to have a talk, right? So she takes the guy to the side, right? And she's like, look, I'm going to tell you straight up. We can steal your money at the end, all right? That's what the big secret is. The big secret is we can steal your half of the money at the end if you let us stay to the end. And she's like, I'm going to tell you straight up. This girl doesn't like me and she doesn't like you. She wants me to get eliminated so she can steal the money from you in the end. That's the big revenge plot. That's the big thing that's happening right now. But this girl's been mean to me for 23 days now, so I'm not on her side as much anymore. Apparently, they didn't have that bad of a breakup either between the two of them. So she's like, look, I want to stay till the end. I'll split it with you if you keep me in, right? Mic drop moment. Mic drop moment, guys. Okay? Mic drop moment. Because again, she's been a team player since day one. Other girl isn't. So I'm like, dude, I hope she stays in, right? So the competition shows up, right? They come down to the final vote. All right?
I feel sick.
Come down to the final vote here, Chad.
A lot of nerves.
Grant, buddy. It's been a few days. This is going to be one of the most brutal moments of your life.
This guy's a piece of work, by the way. Actual piece of work.
It's not easy. I didn't come here to hurt anyone. And I've kind of just based it off of how people are showing up in the camp, how they're treating each other, and attitude.
Attitude. Oh boy. Ashley.
It is unfortunate that this was the one chance we had to make amends, and he has repeatedly said he owes me nothing, so
should apologize
it's his
to her.
Opportunity to prove it.
Okay. Abby.
I'm proud of myself. I think my family and God will be proud of me too, so I'm just
she was a W the whole time.
that I made it this far.
I got one thing I want to say. Does
he say it again? Does he say it again?
I wrote this up this morning, actually.
I regret getting rid of me.
Here, he could potentially go home with
I forgot his part. I forgot having here, Chad.
Regret getting rid of me.
But Grant had a plan to make sure Abby would keep
also, she was hinting the entire time that this girl was going to steal the money. She was the other girl was trying to tell Grant, like, subtly, she's like, yo, if you get rid of me, this girl's going to steal all your money, by the way. So she was trying to tell him, but like, it was just, oh, dude, she was not a girl's girl, bro. She was not a girl's girl.
Yes, I swear.
Through all my mistakes, I have...
He apologizes, yeah.
Because you are been given plenty. You peace, forgive them, and set them free.
This next heart. I'm going to reveal the girl's secret.
He says, forgive them and set them free. Give them peace. But, wow, that is a stare down right there.
It's about to change everything.
Should be used to shattering my heart by now.
Ashley, I hope you find God. I hope you find peace. And I forgive you. And I finally forgive myself.
Yeah, I forgive you for me cheating on you, by the way, Chad. This guy sucks, man. This guy, dude, bro, hold on. Let me hide my camera real fast, guys. Look at Chandler. Look at Chandler in the background. Even Chandler can't even understand what he's hearing right now. Where's my camera? Bro? Even Chandler is like, what is this guy saying right now? What is this guy saying right now, dude? You can't even believe what he's hearing right now, right? So, yeah, by the way, Chad, if I cheat on you, I will forgive you for it, though.
I feel like you do owe me
and myself.
more than you owe anyone else. I didn't really come here for the money. This was the one chance we had to make amends.
She came here for the money, dude.
To see us make amends, but I have to stick to my word.
I need him to pick me.
Boom. All right. Last girl left. Wait for it, guys. Don't worry.
Well,
We'll get...
think it's time. Back on day one, I gave both sides a secret. The secret I told them is whatever
Okay, at this point, guys, she did tell him, okay, it's only fair that they split the money now, okay? Because she got kept in the game, right?
Girl
She got kept in the game.
would get to, instead of splitting the prize pool with you, steal the entire prize pool. So, we don't need this anymore. He can't eliminate you. You now have a hammer, and at any point between now and day 30, you can smash his heart, thus stealing the entire $300,000, but you don't have to, and then the prize pool will be split with the two of you.
At times, I felt like I didn't matter to anyone, I'll be honest.
Oh, called her out.
I feel like I do want to be the one at the end.
Can you talk with me about that before doing that? It feels like you're against me.
This is not your game.
Dude, you hear? Sorry, there's the part when I watched the video, guys. She's like, "This is not your game." Well, who decided that? Who decided that one, guys? That's when I was like, dude, I'm not on her side at all, dude. Okay, when she said that was
that was
sus.
true.
That was
swear on the
sus.
Bible. I really am torn.
Oh, you guys want to see the most manipulative thing in the entire video, by the way? Oh, do you guys want to see the most manipulative thing in the entire video, by the way? Sorry, in case you guys didn't hate the guy enough, chat, are you ready for the craziest part of the, I completely forgot this even happened in the game. You guys see, chat, you're not ready. No, I'm so serious. You're not ready for what he does. Oh my gosh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I gotta find this part.
It can be used to our advantage.
Like Abby used like a swear.
Chat, he sees that she wears a cross necklace, okay? He sees that she wears a cross necklace, so this is what he makes her do.
Yes,
Bible.
I swear.
I have a Bible.
Yes, I swear.
He makes her swear on a Bible. He's like, I will vote you out right now if you don't put your hand on the Bible and swear right now that you're not gonna vote me out, dude. Bro, brother, dude, that is so scummy. That is actually the most scummy thing you could probably ever do, guys. You know what I'm saying? This ain't court. You know what I'm saying? This is literally, oh, dude, that is insane. That is insane. So one girl has to say that she's equally imperfect. This girl, he forces her to swear on the Bible, right? And which is just crazy, dude. Just crazy, guys.
Would get to, instead of splitting the prize pool with you, steal the entire
bit of an insecure man.
You can smash, but
At times, I felt like I didn't.
This is the best part, though.
Can you talk with me about that before doing that? It feels like you're against me.
This is not your game.
That was
Everything
crazy.
I did say to you has been true. I swore on the Bible. I really am torn between all the situations because I don't have any ill will towards you, and same for you, Ashley. But it's one thing when someone volunteers to swear on the Bible, and it's another when you would post that on there.
Like a swear on the Bible.
Yes, I swear. I swear.
I solemnly swear.
Okay.
And I felt like that was a manipulation tactic. And Ashley wanted her redemption story. Like, she's been through a lot.
you guys are gonna potentially get
Kind of caught up to him pretty fast there, Chad.
We've made this plan since day 5.
Ashley, I will not let him win. I promise you that.
You said we don't owe anyone anything.
Dude, called him out on it,
put
too.
myself first.
Abby, focus on yourself. Know that you deserve it and that you've done your part.
And I know that I am forgiven by God, and he knows my heart. The point is, I'm going to put myself first, and like you said, we don't owe anyone anything. And the last part is for Ashley.
At least she gets to watch it, you know?
That's all I have to say.
Dang! That was satisfying. That was a pretty satisfying ending. I'm not even gonna lie, Chad. That was exactly what I wanted to see, man. That was exactly what I wanted. Okay, all right, a little production thing here too, guys. That's a girl's girl right there. First of all, she had 5 days to shatter the heart. She's like, I don't need 5 days, man. I don't even need 5. I'll break it right now. I'll tear it up live. Okay. Here's the thing though, chat, okay? When a video is getting boring, okay, I think a lot of the people in the show, unfortunately, were not very entertaining people, okay? And you could definitely tell they weren't getting a lot of content because, chat, they literally cut the video off 5 days early. They said, hey, it's day 25 right here, right? Day 25, but if you want to shatter his heart early and end the video, you can. So that basically means, hey, we don't want to do more content with that guy anymore for the next 5 days. So let's wrap this up, break his heart and get out of here. Insane, man. Insane, dude. But yeah, anyways, crazy video, man. That was probably one of the craziest ones I think he's ever done, recently at least. That was just nuts. I had to watch that one. I was like, dude, first of all, having 5 exes that all hate you, there's gotta be There's gotta be a bit of a common denominator there, huh? Bit of a common denominator there, chat. Just thinking. I'm just thinking about it, you know? So, yeah, so you can split it with the other girl. So she can't split. She got all $300,000. But the other girl said she wasn't there for the money. So if she really wasn't there for the money, then it doesn't really matter. It's probably the least chance to win, dude. Probably. How many of the women overlapped? Dude, actually, good question. Because the guy, here's the thing, guys. Okay, here's the one reason I wanted that guy to like, I originally wanted the Ashley girl to win originally because apparently they were dating and he went on a show like Love Island or something like that. And he was like making out with girls on national TV. And that's when she found out that he was cheating. You know, so like that guy absolutely should just be like completely blacklisted from ever dating ever again, you know, but that's, you know, that's teach their own, you know, it's just crazy to me, dude. It's crazy to me, man. 8 ball. Does Sean have 5 exes secretly? Very doubtful. Okay, dude. I think I have like 5 exes total. All right. I'm pretty sure, dude, over the course of my entire dating history, guys, I think I maybe have like 5 exes total. I don't like to date, man. I'm gonna be so for real, dude. You know, just can't do it. Can't do it, man. Less stream time. Gross. Gross. But anyways, yeah, if I was ever in a situation like that, guys, if I was ever in a situation like that, dude, I'm playing the game, dude. I'll say what I need to say, dude, but at the end, I'm going for me. I'm winning for me, man. 100%. 100%, dude. Are you kidding me right now? You kidding me right now? 100%. Easily. But yeah, let's see. Got all that. Yeah. So that was that. But dude, man, I don't know, dude. I think it'd be really fun to be in a competition like that. Although I really want to be in that. What is that show, guys? Is The Amazing Race still on? Is that still airing, guys? It is? No way. The Amazing Race is still on. It's been renewed for a 39th season set to air on CBS. How much do you win? Guys, how much do you win on that, dude? Will Sean get a girlfriend? Says no. All right, dude. All right, then. All right. That's crazy. That's crazy, guys. Wait, what do you win? What do you win if you win The Amazing Race, guys? How much is it? How much do you win on The Amazing Race? $1 million? $1 million? Yo, low-key, Travis and I might need to sign up for that. Maybe so. Maybe so, dude. Okay. All right then. All right. You and Trash should do it? No, low-key, that's not a bad idea at all. Interesting. How much do you get paid to be on there, I wonder? Sean, you hate leg day and you want to walk in long distance? I would be pretty good at it, I think. I would be pretty good, dude. You know? I think I'd be decent at it. Imagine the concept of the bonsais on the Amazing Race, dude. I think we do good on it. Low-key, like straight out, I think we'd actually crush it a little bit. You would win the 1 million and lose it to bad investments? No, I'm actually way smarter with investments now, guys. Okay, I put it all back into the BonsaiBroz, and it's been working out. Okay, I did just make a massive investment, so you'll hear about that in a little bit, guys. But yeah, we'll see. If you do the Amazing Race, just don't get smacked by the watermelon. That episode was insane, dude. Insane, man. I'd rather see them on Big Brother. Isn't Big Brother like kind of sus though? I don't think I want to be on a Big Brother show. Any show that that is sus, I don't think I could be on from my long-term brand standpoint. You know what I mean? Plus, like, dude, my parents are gonna watch that show. You know what I'm saying? It is kind of sus. Yeah. See, I feel like I'd have to pass on that one, dude. You know? I feel like it'd be trashy TV, man. And I know my parents would watch that and they'd be like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing, Sean? You know? So we'll see. But like if I was on a show, dude, I think I'd be on like either The Traitors. The Traitors looks pretty interesting too. The Traitors show or The Amazing Race or Survivor. But maybe Loki and Let's on Survivor. You guys should try to get on The Price is Right. The Price is Right. Is that still going too? I would suck at that game show though. I would be so bad about The Price is Right. I don't really know that stuff that well. I think I would do terrible on it. Inside would be cool. What's Inside? Inside show? Oh, the Sidemen, the Inside. Yeah, that one's pretty cool. You have to be like a celebrity to get on that one though. Like you have to be like really up there in the celebrity environment to get invited to one of those shows. That's with like the Sidemen and like Sketch and like people that are already like 1 million followers and stuff like that. I would love to be on that though. I think it'd be hilarious. How much is this loaf of bread? $50. $50, dude. I'll be doing a hair check in the Discord later, dude. Mostly to make fun of Travis, guys. Do a hair check? What does that mean? What does that mean, dude? Also, yeah, don't make fun of people, chat. Survivor's famous for a behind-the-scenes scandalous activity, Sean, dude. Yeah, my scandalous activity would be me backstabbing every single person on there, dude. every single person out there is gonna be on my list. On my list, dude. It's one banana. What could it be? $20, dude. That was insane. How much does the banana cost? I don't know. $20. Oh man, one day on the island, I would cry and be voted off, dude. I think I would get along with some people, dude. I think I could play a social game, man. I could play a really good social game, in my opinion. But that's just me. Okay, I don't know how much time I have left because I didn't get lunch before our meeting today too. Babies were conceived on that show, dude? On Survivor, really? Let's see. What? I have no idea what's going on, Cole. Sorry, I missed the plot here, guys. I missed the plot on this, dude. Also, I could see Sean being on The Price is Right, but like he wins something really boring he doesn't want, like comes back after winning a washer and dryer. Yeah, I would win a washer and dryer, and I would hate that, guys. I want to win a Tesla. But I don't think anything about Teslas in that situation, guys. I don't know. On this only? Huh? Was he ever seen the show The Traitors? Basically among that. Yes, guys. There's a show that is Among Us. It's IRL Among Us, and I think I'm gonna apply to it. Guys, this show is interesting, man. It is literally this. It is literally this, guys. Ask Platty about The Traitors. Was he on it? I feel like Platty would be really good on that show, low key. Hold on. Oops. Just skip that completely. This show, dude, I think I would do so well.
There's a castle where the faithful reside. Their goal? Win $250,000.
$250,000.
But
all right.
hidden amongst them are 3 traitors.
Exciting, isn't it?
You will need the strength of a lion.
You're pretty good at it, dude.
The stealth of a fox.
But the challenges aren't very much challenge, though.
You might know me from The Bachelor.
I am from Survivor.
Big Brother All-Stars.
Below down.
Yeah, they're all just like, they're already rich. They're already
If I was
famous.
a traitor right now, I would be a wreck.
You're gonna confront her when you're saying her name all day?
Honey, I'm looking for every excuse to get you gone.
So I don't know. Why do the reality stars do not need that money? Actually, no, they probably do. They're probably just really bad with it.
I trusted you.
So like,
you either banish me or murder
you
me.
murder people and you try to get away with it.
Close the coffins.
I think this would be so entertaining, man.
In this game, the person
So entertaining, man.
next to you may smile and be a villain.
I wouldn't pick that outfit, so I don't think I trust your judgment completely.
Let's talk about that.
I think I do so good on that, guys. It's basically, it's Among Us IRL. It is literally Among Us IRL, chat. I think I would do so well in that. Anybody from our group would actually do really well in that one, dude. Especially Platty. He would crush that show, man. Seriously. Anyways, guys, I actually have to get going here because the meeting actually just got pushed up about 30 minutes. So I got about 6 minutes to go to the bathroom really fast. Thank you guys for hanging out with me this morning. Don't worry, Travis is gonna get on after the meeting, probably around like 2 o'clock or so. So if you guys want to jump on and watch him slay the Spire 2, he'll be playing that this afternoon. I got the gym at 3. I might even jump on tonight for some more Expedition 33. Not too sure yet. I don't know 100% just yet. So I'll see you guys in a couple hours, chat. Everybody hang out, get some food, get some lunch, get your emails done, and we'll be back on in just about an hour and a half, 2-ish hours. Okay? Sound good? 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 All right.